Man, fucking Inquisitor ass over here. The calendar is potentially 1,000 years later or earlier. Fuck you, Gorilla Man. Figure it out. Alright. But yeah, last week you guys took all of your collectible eyeballs and put them into a door. You then walked into the room and met the world's angriest optometrist, who proceeded to kill 3 of you.
And then the winged hussars arrived.
There were no winged hussars. It was just a wizard who apparently took exception to shit talking while he bled out on the ground.
Goddamn right I did.
And the beholder died, and some party members died, and people were sad. Some people were happy. Mostly me. And then you guys moved down the hall, down the stairs, and onto the next floor where some gargoyles tried to beat you guys up for stiffing them a few coins.
Yeah, I was bright of them.
I was say that was their mistake, but it takes everybody a couple of tries to learn that.
Their best option was to attack the children, and they still failed.
In their defense, who the fuck expects children to be that dangerous?
I would.
Will Smith did in Men in Black.
At this point, I'd be willing not to put the children up against, say, Angron, but I think they could give Karn a reasonable run for his money.
Karn?
Karn the Betrayer.
Alright, just making sure I heard right. Karn, probably. But if I misheard and it was Khan...
You know,
No way that can keep up with Jack and Khan.
I can hear his explanation for shooting the little girl in the head. A little girl out in this part of town at this time of night with quantum physics textbooks?
Come on,
nah,
man,
something
she's
fishy.
no good.
Where'd Ruffles go?
In the hood amongst all these monsters.
Alright. He had a power flicker. And just like that, I have slain another party member. Okay. You know what? I gotta grab Mad Proof and I'll be up there. Sorry, I was doing a bunch of yard work today, and yeah.
No, tell the truth. You were using those psychic powers of yours.
No, it was actual yard work with psychic powers.
That doesn't.
Look, I don't want to use the pull cord, so I just started the engine with my mind.
I mean, that's fair. Those pull cords can get kind of annoying at times.
Yes, but did you utilize Zeech to change the motor into running, or did you just bring out the blood for the blood god guy and just yeeted the motor into working?
Or did he use Gork and Mork to just make it happen because of lulz?
Well, with Gork and Mork, it's more he remembered that it was already running, and then it started up.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's basically what I
Thank God for solid states. Yeah, my power just flickered. That was fun.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying that it's the correct way to deal with things, but both the Imperial Guard and Lotara Serin agree that just shooting shit when it doesn't work right, I guess in Lotara's case it's a Space Marine, but still, that fixes problems.
True.
Okay. I took my ibuprofen, I have my water. I should be good. Mister? You here? Awesome.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we defeated the Gargoyle Menace. And I believe we're standing around in a hallway.
Indeed, you are standing in a hallway that proceeds south.
So, now I don't know about you guys, but I could use like a break in a juice box.
I thought we were doing the whole dungeon without a long rest.
You
Or
can.
just
I'm
rest
not.
break.
I
Yeah, we
am
can short rest here. It's a reasonable place.
It's a hallway. You can come from the north and come from the south. Only if you get really unlucky are they coming from the east or west.
Let me look at the map.
You're really
It's a
lucky they
hallway.
come from below.
I know.
No, I'd be okay with them coming from below because that means they now have left a path for us to get down below easier.
I mean, there's a big hole right there. That's a pretty easy way to get down.
Right, yeah, so I think we should sit here for like an hour and drink juice boxes and take a breather. We took no rest after our glorious victory over the flying
Yeah.
meatball.
Yeah.
Glorious. Yeah, that's the state the party was in. Glorious. All right, where do you want to take your rest? Just here in the hall?
Yeah. It's nice and defensible.
All right. You guys hang out for an hour. And are not accosted. You manage to finish your rest.
Neat.
Short rest.
Yes.
And I believe currently the only people present with characters are Sinclair and Intervin and the kids.
Yeah, but those are just intervention characters.
Yeah, we had a two-person party. That's why we had to wait.
Song of Rest is. You also get my Song of Rest.
And how many is that?
I'm looking. I don't. It doesn't say on the sheet. D6.
Just a d6, no con mod?
Yeah, just one extra D6.
Okay. Well, I'm near full again. Let's see. What do the kids need any? Let me check.
Remember, I got cure wounds I can throw around. I've no other use for my spell slots really.
Yeah, but literally, I and the kids haven't used any hit dice yet. So these are resources that we have no other use other than healing. Your spell slots have uses other than healing, so we might as well use the hit dice
All
first.
of my spells besides cure wound are 100% utility. I have no offensive spells other than I don't even have cantrips that are offensive.
I understand. I'm saying literally that hit dice have no other use.
Yeah.
So we might as well use them while we got them, at least up to half.
Yeah, I have 2 more first levels and then 3 second levels that I haven't used yet. Yeah, the only thing I have is invisibility and suggestion as second levels. Otherwise, it's longest strider, disguise, self, detect magic, cure wounds, prestidigitation, minor illusion, and message. That's my list.
Yeah, like Isha could still use some cure wounds because she's at 24 out of 55.
All right. Oh, plus 6, not plus 3. So 15 for her.
Okay. Well, at least she's no longer bloodied.
I actually I'll throw a second level too, because I have 3 second levels now that we leveled up.
Okay.
But that's only plus 3. So 17 more. Ooh, that was a good roll.
Yeah, I consider that full. Alright. So we're all rested up. We drank some juice boxes. Let's see, is there anything else I can do in a short rest?
Oh, my only recovery is my only stuff in Bardic's on long rests. Everything else is non-recover items. Or well, in spell slots, but that's long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Well, I know it's to the north, so we should go south. North is to the stairs, correct?
You guys took a rest in the hallway that goes south.
Right. It runs north-south. I was just confirming that north is the main staircase area. That I'm not confused
Right.
about where we are.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we should go south. That T intersection, right?
Indeed. You walk 10 feet, reaching the T intersection.
Okay.
You can see, with your big long vision, to your left is an empty corridor, save for little bits of cobwebs and the occasional scuttling wall crab. To your right, you can see a chamber. It looks to be a dusty room with some kind of flat, reflective surface therein.
Oh, looks like
Which
a
way do
swimming
you want
pool.
to go?
Let's go look at the giant flat reflective surface.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so I guess Sinclair's in the lead. Well, wait, what's Sinclair's armor class?
19.
Okay. That's significantly better than mine.
And I have one scroll of shield, so.
So, yeah, if you don't mind, you're being out front.
I do mind, but I don't have much of a choice.
This dusty room is 15 feet square and empty, except for an ornate rectangular mirror mounted on the wall opposite the room's only exit.
No, doesn't look like it's bolted down. Oh, let me show class Tech Magic. I'm assuming Intervent is doing the same.
Well, if you're doing detect magic, I would see that. I actually would. Is the mirror obviously magical, or do we need detect magic to know that?
Well, it looks like just a mirror.
Oh, if we get closer, does it look like not just a mirror?
Yeah, then I'll do a detect magic ritual.
All right. So, oh,
Yes.
yeah, Sleuth. Well, don't worry. Yeah, you got nabbed. Assuming you all got nabbed at some point in the dungeon. Okay. All right. Where was I? Yes, the mirror.
Yes, we were doing
so,
detect magic rituals.
Yes, so you're detecting two distinct auras of magic, one from the mirror and one from behind the mirror.
Interesting. Any particular school?
No.
Interesting.
Want me to go touch it?
Well,
I don't want to
first,
touch it.
there's magic behind the mirror, so I think first what we should do is make an investigation check to check out the room and especially the area around the mirror for like hinges, like secret hinges and secret doors and the like. It's kind of a trope. The whole big mirror is a secret door type thing.
Indeed.
So I pull out my magnifying glass and begin doing a thorough investigation of the room.
I just realized we have Indiana Jones and Sherlock Holmes in the party.
Yes. That's got to be one of the worst investigation rolls I've rolled yet.
Now all we need is Polo. Wow.
Right?
Nothing in here that you're finding.
Okay. So there's no hinge or anything on the back of the mirror?
Nay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll, like when you say there's magic behind the mirror, is it like a spot behind the mirror, a plane behind the mirror, just a rim around the edge of the mirror?
Well, it looks like there's some kind of grout. Maybe glue.
That's interesting. Well, I guess I'll identify the grout using an identify ritual.
Indeed. You know that it's sovereign clue.
Okay. And then I'll do an identify ritual on the mirror.
It is a mirror of life trapping.
Oh, those are always fun.
You also know it's 2 command words. Kamara and Blackfire.
Okay. Which command word does what?
Kamara, when spoken while standing within 5 feet of the mirror, activates or deactivates. Speaking the word Blackfire, along with a cell number, frees the creature trapped in that cell.
So just say all the numbers. See what comes out.
How many cells does a mirror of life trapping have?
12.
Okay. Well, this ought to be interesting. Okay. Well, I think we should take it in the obvious order, don't you, Sinclair?
Yes.
Right.
Start with the primes and then go reverse with the even numbers.
Well, I was going to go reverse primes and then forward with the even numbers.
Oh, you're right. That does make more sense.
Why not
Yeah.
the Fibonacci sequence?
Because it's a linear sequence, so we can't double up.
Ah,
Also, it will only have like 3 or 4 entries. Anyway, yeah, I say Blackfire and 11.
All right. Blackfire 11. A poodle comes out.
Ooh.
a very confused poodle.
Is the
Okay.
poodle magical?
No.
What color is the poodle?
Brown.
Ah, so it's a true poodle.
I mean, I look at Sinclair and I'm like, I don't want a dog. Do you want a dog?
Sinclair shrugs. It'll go well with the armadillo.
All right. Then I turn to the mirror and intone Blackfire 7.
1 second. A treasure chest pops out.
The interns immediately shoot it.
I say I back up and shoot it.
All right, you shoot it. It's revealed to be a mimic, and the party quickly dispatches it.
It didn't even get a turn. The children just like fire ice.
Yeah, I've got water, they've got fire, ice, you've got whatever bullshit you've got. The poodle probably gets in on it.
Really sharp sticks.
All right, next up.
Well, I suppose we would go with cell 5 then.
Out of the mirror comes an armored figure made out of stitched together flesh, and the plates are bolted on with a bucket helm. You can see it wielding in both hands a broom as it sweeps the floor in front of you menacingly.
Oh, I'll throw a couple of languages this way and see if it reacts to anything.
The janitor.
You know, just greetings in Common, Elvish, Primordial, Dwarvish.
The Tomb Guardian does not respond.
I point at the mirror and say, looks like that got smudged, if you wouldn't mind.
You see it pull out a cloth and kind of wipes that spot.
Does it look into the mirror?
It does. I get sucked back in.
Okay. Well, hold on, let me write that down. Cell 5, Dungeon Janitorial Services.
Man, that guy's really efficient. He cleaned up all that mimic in like 20 seconds. Just gone.
Alright, I then bring out Cell 3.
Cell 3. Sleuth, introduce yourself.
Oh, it's alive. Kill it.
Good choice. Worse than alive, it's a knife year. As a
Another one. Hey!
I'm a
as
half
wood
elf. Like
in,
you're in pleasant company.
Yeah, I'm an elf, he's a half elf.
We don't care.
We're elfing it up here.
yeah, so very stereotypical rogue gear, leather armor, too many daggers, a pair of short swords, and a bow. And a
Leather, not
slingshot.
studded.
No, not studded yet.
You do know at the higher levels we start with a bunch of money, right?
Yes.
We don't.
Ah, well, well met, whatever your name is.
I'm in the. I assume you're the ones. Oh, I assume you're not the one that got me stuck in there.
No, I'm just pulling random shit out of the mirror. You came out.
All right, that's another thing to add to my resume. I am now also random shit. All right.
Not the worst thing
Well,
to have on your resume. So, what are you good at?
Keeping watch, getting
Oh,
past
well.
people who are keeping watch, stabbing things, smacking things. Not as good as stabbing.
So why were you in the dungeon?
Oh, bit of this, bit of that. Exploring mostly.
What year do you
For
think it is?
That's a good question, Gilbert. What year was I stuck in?
You've been stuck here a while.
So he says a number that makes no sense to us, so we say a number then.
About 50 years.
What's the year now so I can take 50 off of that, Gilbert?
8 something, I
What?
think.
No.
12 something?
1974.
That's a good vintage.
The year is 105.
Oh.
Local calendar.
That was from 55.
Oh. Well, yeah, you've been stuck in there a while. Anyway, we're also probing the depths of the dungeon. We'd be happy to have you along.
Ah, wonderful. Well, if there's secrets and shiny things, I can help with that. And if there's things that want to stab you, I can also help with that.
Well,
Yeah, we're just
first
dealing
of
with this
all-
mirror and kind of poking at it because it's random magical stuff like a bunch of other stuff we found in the dungeon, and we can't resist poking at it.
First
I
of
like
all,
your
Flip Clear
style.
pulls out his spare set of studded leather and hands it to him.
Yes, do see the party quartermaster to get properly outfit.
No, that's just in my inventory. I keep an extra set of studded leather armor.
I mean, what he said though wasn't wrong.
Yeah, I suppose I have. Yeah, if you need any gear, actually, Gilbert, I forgot to ask, or maybe we did ask and I forgot the answer. When we were on the first floor, we went to the stained glass room, and then we crossed back across the T that was the entrance. That was open, right? Like we can leave. Correct?
Hmm?
Okay. So yeah, we could easily go back up to the first floor and go up to the cart if we
No,
wanted to.
no. I said,
Oh, I thought you said
Like
mhm.
what?
The entrance when we were on the first floor. We crossed back across the T.
Uh-huh.
We went left and then we went back to the right to get to the central chamber. When we
Uh-huh.
crossed it, we would have been able to see outside or not see outside.
Correct.
So I'm asking you what we've seen.
The door was open.
Okay. So if need be, we could go back outside and get gear.
Is that what you're doing?
No. I'm just saying if need be, because we do have a lot more stuff on the cart.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but as we've been going through the dungeon, we've just been kind of piling all the shit we find into your bag of holding.
Bag of holding in the door. My bag of holding is getting pretty full now.
You guys actually haven't gone back to the door since the first floor. No one specified they were taking anything back to the door.
No,
after-
I meant all the stuff on the first floor that we put by the door. That's the
Yeah.
only stuff I was specifying was by the
Right.
door. Nothing else.
Right. Just wanted to be clear on that. That the only stuff you guys have put by the door is that first floor loot. Anything else you guys have had on your person, because no one said they were going
Mhm.
back to the door.
But anyway, yeah, here, studded leather have.
Is there a room that's not full of stuff that'll try to kill me if I take a minute to change?
Sure.
Nothing in here is trying to kill you at the moment.
Yeah, we can wait the 2 minutes for you to don and doff. Or
Yeah,
doff and
yeah.
don.
Alright, I'll swap out to the studded leather then. Damn it, Cat.
Why does that transformer have a mustache?
Why
'Cause
are you
he's
concerned
cool
with
and
mustache?
evil.
And why does he have
Not
guns
evil.
for nipples?
That's
'Cause he's cool.
Rygar. He's the leader of the Junkie Owls.
Everyone with a mustache is evil. I've
He
seen
seem-
Hollywood.
He seems like he speaks with either a French accent or a Cajun accent.
He talks TV. You've never seen this movie?
No.
He talks TV. He speaks in ad catchphrases.
I knew he was evil.
Kind of like how Bumblebee
From the
uses the
80s.
radio in the live action.
Alrighty,
From the 80s,
refocusing. The DM is grappling the party and forcing them into a different avenue.
Right. So,
The party
you
rules.
know,
So,
in a mirror.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
A
So.
mirror of
2
random
hour
shit.
commercial.
Everyone, shush. What?
Right.
So-
I said so. You know, in a mirror, dons a studded leather, and then I suppose I would turn to the mirror and open cell 1.
Alrighty. Mister, introduce your character.
Well, he's a slightly older gentleman, kind of portly, not fat, just portly. Kind of jovial, smiling. Greetings. Good to be out of this. Where am I anyway?
Well, you're back in the dungeon where you had apparently gotten sucked into this mirror.
How long have I been here, Gilbert? 50 years as well?
You have been here for 78 years.
78 years. Okay.
Don't worry, you haven't aged.
I got you, I know.
Yeah. Creatures in the mirror do not age, but they are aware of the time passing.
You've been really fucking
That's
bored.
shitty.
I have been here a very, very long time. I am happy to see you, gentlemen. And children. Why are there children in a dungeon?
They're my apprentices. They can take care of themselves.
He kind of cocks his head, he looks at you, and he goes, very interesting. Okay, so I want to thank you for letting me out of this thing.
You're welcome.
And I offer my services as I am an excellent chef and I know some healing.
Oh, we'd be happy to have you along.
Very good.
Now there are still more cells in this mirror of life trapping to open, so you might want to stand aside so you don't get squashed if something big comes out.
Yeah, I move out of the way.
And then I open cell 2.
I can only assume that this cell opens up with a horrific clarion call of music. Introduce yourself.
Oh, no.
1 second.
It's him.
A half elf with a set of bagpipes pops out of the mirror. Playing that.
Well, you'll go good with our skeletal band then, I suppose.
And then after a few seconds, he stops. He's like, "Oh, thank God you guys let me out of there. Been in there for so many years."
He's half heard from tinnitus that he's developed from playing the bagpipes.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. But I am Rylan, the half-heard. Shut up, Gilbert.
And the half-spoken, it would seem.
No, that's more the full-spoken, actually.
Half heard.
Yeah, the half-heard.
What? How are you half heard? I mean, do you say something and only hear half of what you say?
He's a mumbler.
Because everyone goes half deaf from bagpipes.
Well, makes sense.
Yes. But
Wonderful.
I'm but a bard. I do, I can do party tricks. I can do, dungeon tricks. I can, entertain. I can lie. I can steal. Occasionally stab things.
Well, then you'll fit right in.
Excellent.
Yeah, we always need more people that can lie.
Rylan, the ancient of funeral rites.
We have a party of con artists.
Rylan, you've been trapped. for 104 years and 399 days.
Oh my god.
He's been here since day one of the calendar.
He played at the inauguration of the God King.
That's why he threw me in here.
He didn't. Totally different dude.
Yeah, this is the God King's tomb.
I was tricked.
No, it's not. It's Targata. Targata the Imperishable, warlord from before the God King.
Yeah, that's why I said this isn't the God King's tomb.
Oh, I heard it is.
Well, that's why he threw me in here, because I was playing for the other guy.
It happens.
Also, he didn't like bagpipes. I don't know why. Poor taste.
I was on a.
It's an acquired taste.
I was on a quest to purify this place. And
You heard about the bagpipes?
I'll be back.
Oddly, I did not see him the first time I was here.
Well, we're also here to purify the place by removing all of its valuables.
Oh, that's why I came here.
I mean, I have no problem with us getting the valuables, but we should purge the evil as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. The evil has been annoying as shit since we've been in here. So I'm fully down for purging some evil.
Good. Then whatever treasure we have will be our bounty.
Exactly.
There is a fair bit of treasure.
We should also remove the evil of this place having too much valuables and money lying around and being put to no use.
Well, wealth is a power all its own. So by taking the loot, we are in fact depriving evil of some power.
Transference, but yeah, you're right.
Gilbert did say he was going to be right back, right?
Yeah, go
Okay.
stepped away.
Great.
Is anybody proficient with brewer's kit? Brewer's tools?
Let me see.
Making beer?
No.
That's the only one I'm not proficient with.
What?
When it comes to food.
I'm a scribe.
Oh,
I'm not proficient
I
with
was
any
gonna-
practical tools.
Yeah, I'm proficient with cooking tools, herbalist tools, and cartography.
Well, I'm proficient with brewing and vehicles.
Oh well, brewer. There you go.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool.
That-
So us
that-
together
that-
are.
Complements all of the shit that I have too, because I'm not proficient with anything overlap there other than cartographers.
Yeah, so we can set up when we
I'm
set
back.
up to have a party. We can have a party. Our long rest will be a party.
Do we have a set of alchemy tools?
Yes.
Alchemy tools, I
Good.
do. Well, I don't on me, but I had it.
So we'll have the cook's tools. We'll have food. We get the brewer's tools. So we'll have booze, and we have the alchemy's tools. So we'll have drugs. And with the music, we'll have drugs and rock and roll all night long.
Yeah, we have 2 bards now too. Mister, just so you know, my bag of holding has 1 of every toolkit.
Cool, awesome.
So if
I
you
already
don't have a
have
toolkit and you want one, if I'm not proficient with it, I have no problem transferring it to your inventory.
Yeah, I have all the. I had enough money to get all the kits I had.
What I'm hearing is we're going to have the elven party of Woodstock all over again.
Hey, Faye's here, another alive. Well, now we have a bunch of alive. We just got 3 new party members. A cook, a half-elf bard playing the bagpipes, and then a full elf. What do you do again?
Stab.
Oh, right,
Sneak
Swashbuckler,
and
rogue.
Yeah, I'm literally pulling party members out of a mirror. I would say a hat, but it'd be rather difficult to wear it.
We can get a really tall top hat.
All right. Let's see. So that was room 2, I believe.
Yep. Going back up in evens.
So let's open up room 4.
Room 4.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
All right.
If I can make this happen, this would be pretty awesome.
Well, I suppose in a way, it's probably best that Pete wasn't here. As out of this mirror, you can see a dark robed humanoid figure with a chitinous breastplate, and you can see, well, slimy, almost aquatic hands, and from underneath its hood, a quartet of tentacles. Rollinish.
Greetings.
Rollinish.
Oh.
As a voice echoes into your head. Brains.
Is it a giant blob that has one eye stalk and
No.
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 It's
I would
it's an illithid.
I would have started that with a very nice I believe it's a
musical intro.
no, hold on. Violin.
All I can think
musical
of.
intro.
And then I would
is-
have tortured you all by me actually singing it.
Joke's on you who've joined in.
I was gonna say, every time somebody says brains or feed me, all I can think of is feed me, Seymour.
I mean that's fair. That is fair.
Can someone roll a d20 plus 2 for my thanks?
I'm typing stuff up. Someone else has to roll it. I can't.
Okie doke.
All right, there we go.
You got a 12.
I mean, it popped into a room in the middle of the party. It's kind of fucked.
I mean, yeah. Soon to be dead mind flayer. Is it a mind flayer? If it is, it's
Yeah.
really dead.
Yeah, it's a mind flayer.
Gray. Father Gray, you're up.
Question. Never mind.
Whoa! Mister, you didn't take alert? That's weird.
No,
Not
I did
seeing
not
your
take alert with this one.
your
no.
your niche being so low. It's so weird.
Yeah, I didn't take alert with this one. I thought about it, but I needed other things to make him a better healer, so
That's fine.
I focused on his more healing abilities. I am going to. There's a tentacle monster. I'm going to hit it with my quarterstaff. I'm going to pluck it with my stick. Right? You said a tentacle monster came out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine.
Yeah, it's a mind flayer.
Yeah, I'm going to hit it with my stick.
It's
Okay.
a soulless, tentacled, brain-eating abomination. Kill it.
No, we're going to turn it to a moral choice because somehow people
I am not
think
fucking the
there's still
tentacle
people.
monster. Kill it.
It's my job,
can't-
and it doesn't look like a girl.
I can't wait for Hayes to get to that part of the game. It's going to be so fucking funny.
I miss. and I back away. I do have the mobile feat, so he cannot hit me.
You don't have anywhere to back up to. The room is stuffed. The hallway is stuffed.
Oh.
We're in a 15-foot by 15-foot room with a total of 9 spaces.
Oh.
And there are 6 of us and 6, 7. So there's 8 of us with the 2 apprenti and the mind flayer.
So yeah, he can just overrun party members.
He could. Do you?
I mean, is there a way? I have Step of the Wind, so I can move around the walls. I'm a monk. Terrain is irrelevant. Is there a spot
sure.
I can get to get out of in front of this monster?
Murak, yeah. I suppose you could just like overrun people and run across the wall. It's doable.
Yeah. Okay. And since I have mobile feet, and I'm gonna go back and get out of the front of this thing, just to the nearest
All right.
spot.
The nearest spot. So you want to? Let me see here. You want to basically hop over a tile and get into the hallway.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I can do that.
How you just okay? You just want to be right by the entranceway to the room.
I'm gonna be right in front of the monster.
No, yeah, you won't be. You're just like hopping to the other side of
Yeah.
them.
That's good. Yeah. That'll work.
Cool beans.
All right, Isha's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
And so it begins,
I
children.
mean, this spell, man.
It's a
What's the
fucking
save?
mind flayer, so yeah, exactly.
It's a wisdom save.
All right.
Oh, it passed.
Yeah, it's a mind flayer.
Uh-huh. Well, that's not good.
I think that was the joke.
Well, she's going to run for it then. She doesn't have mobile.
All right. Would you have stuck them by the mirror?
No, they're by the entrance to the room.
Okay.
They're the farthest away. Like, they're the apprenti. They're the farthest away from the dangers we can stick them while still being with the
They were
group.
probably in the hall.
And when we started pulling friendlies out, they probably would have came into the room.
All right. Yeah. So they're just in the back corners. They slip past you into the hall.
Okay.
Are they running far down the hall, or are they just going to get to the other side of the new monk?
They're going to use the monk as a meat shield.
Okay. They run immediately to the other side of him.
And then, since Ampar goes right after him, after he backs up running away after the failed thing, he's going to turn and blast with a firebolt.
All right.
Does a 21 hit it?
A 21 hits the Illithid. As I guess he fires between everyone's knees.
Yeah, as he deals 15 points of fire damage to the Illithid.
Nice shot.
He drop shots it.
Yeah, he's like dolphin diving up and down the hallways.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Oh Lord.
Anything else?
No.
All right, Sinclair.
All right. So I'm probably in melee with this thing.
Probably.
All right. I cast invisibility on myself and move to as far down the hallway as I can get.
Okay, what's your movement?
30, and with that only being an action, I can bonus action, so I can get a total of 60, including overrunning.
All right. So that'll let you get to the intersection. Do you want to keep going a straight line? Or you want to turn down the intersection? You're currently crossing the T.
I will go up the T. Actually, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Okay. You go up the T.
I'd still require more than 30 because of the overrunning, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but that's a good spot for me. So I get there.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's pretty much it.
Inolith.
I'd like to get on the far side of the Mind Flayer from the rest of the party and stay in melee with it and stab it.
Mm-hmm. All right, go off to its right flank.
Yeah. Use the fancy shiny sword. Does a 27.
That hits.
This is attack, swashbuckler, sword.
Rapier?
No, short sword.
Oh.
27 magic piercing.
Ah.
Ouch.
Indeed.
That is some pokey poke.
Yes. And now it's got to decide if it wants to brain blast a party or fight me. Probably. And that is going to be my turn.
All right, Thea.
All right. I get big without getting big, presumably because of how crowded it is. And I stab this thing 3 times.
All right, so instead of getting bigger, you get thicker. Gotcha.
Yeah, I get dense.
He gets swollen.
Get swole.
So
Actually, if you
attacks.
wanted the beast size large, there would be enough room in the room.
That's true. They have funneled out enough. You could go large if you wanted.
If it wouldn't detract from the other people.
I don't think they intend to run into melee.
It wouldn't have any negative on me. I'm pretty sure Interven's the next out the room.
Alright, then yeah, I get big. And 3 attacks, plus 11.
Would someone be so kind to roll?
I did.
Oh. My thing didn't update.
13, 14, 27.
One hit.
Alright, D10 plus D8 plus 6.
24.
Ow!
Oof.
Big guy goes bonk.
Indeed, your serrated blade of a sword just kind of tears into its alien flesh.
Hooray! The other 2 strikes missed because I just tore too much mass away.
You're used to getting big, not thick. It threw off your swing. Nice. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. It is bloodied. Intervene.
So when I look down the hall, 30 feet away from me, what's there?
Oh, like back the way you came?
Yeah, in the hall that I came to enter this room through. What's 30 feet away from me down the hall, towards where the party had been running?
30 feet away is the intersection.
So no one's standing there?
No, it's full of people.
All right, bonus action, Misty Step. Poof,
All right.
I'm at the intersection. I then turn around and give him the Super Soaker.
All right, you give him the hose.
15.
That hits, just barely.
For 22 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Strength save or fall prone. Failure.
All right.
That is all. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. I'm going to go 30 more feet away from him down the hall. I just walk 30 feet using my movement speed.
All right, straight line.
Yeah, straight line away from the Mind Flayer. I should be like 55 to 60 feet away from him then. Assuming the hallway's long enough to go 30 feet.
All right. Show this guy. All right, nothing else?
That is all.
All right. Well, soon to be dead Mind Flayer. Let's see what he does. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Does that template hit? Yeah, he'll go with this. He's going to Mind Blast. I need intelligence saving throws from Thea, Rylan, Father Gray, and the two apprenti.
Just to
Okie dokie.
make sure this is not a spell, right?
No.
That's a psionic ability.
Ooh.
Can someone roll a d20 minus 1 for me?
Yeah, 15.
Was that 17 Isha again?
Yeah.
Always Isha, every fucking time.
She is my more successful of the two apprenti in terms of resilience. Amtar is, however, better at destroying things.
She's more mental. He's more physical.
Father Gray,
Why?
you fail.
I know.
Isha, pass. Amtar, fail. Rylan, fail.
Yeah.
And Fea, in a freakish turn of events, pass.
I mean, is that shocking? Faya is about the hardest to kill in the party.
I mean, their mental stats aren't the greatest, though.
True.
She is a very healthy individual.
Those of you who failed take 27 points of psychic damage.
But wait, as a reaction, can he be can this Mind Flayer be charmed?
You're stunned.
No, it's damn.
And what's the thing you're trying to do?
Cutting words.
I believe the order of operations on that would mean it goes after the effect. I'm fairly certain
Yeah.
on
Done
that.
it before you rolled because it does something to your roll, doesn't it?
No, it has the incoming damage.
No, it doesn't have. I rolled Bardic Inspiration to remove numbers from the roll.
So I think that happens as part of the damage.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, he can. That's an ability that he can have to modify the damage.
But it's as a reaction, and reactions take place.
Usually after the inciting event.
And
Yeah.
if it's reducing the damage, it's not.
Yeah, because think about shield.
Healing.
That's a reaction.
Yeah, but shield specifies that.
Oh, as a reaction.
It does specify that it occurs either before the attack roll or ability check, or before it deals its damage.
Oh.
So before it deals its damage would indicate that it's before the stun effect.
That is true, actually.
It's true.
That's the wording of the Bardic Inspiration feature?
Cutting words, yeah. Or before the creature
Alright.
deals its damage.
In that case, cut down that damage.
Haha, victory.
Are you a full bard?
Yep, full bard.
Nice.
Indeed. The horrifying
Minus
pain
8
of...
damage.
Yeah, his
Indeed.
bards
So
are going to be way better than mine.
instead of 27 damage, those of you who failed, you take 19.
Yay!
I guess the crippling pain of the mind blast was dulled by the crippling pain of the bagpipes indoors.
I
And then it
totally
goes all
like how
silent.
this is working.
As he goes to shoot the blast, Rylan hits the bagpipes. Breaks his concentration.
Just a little
The
bit.
fuck?
Oh man, it's reminding me of Shorty Bagpipes with this one. All right, that's this fucker's turn. Rylan, you're stunned.
Can
I'm
I
stunned.
use my reaction for?
You're
stun
stunned.
action? But I passed.
He passed.
Oh right, you're not. Yeah. Sorry, I've gotten so used to you getting completely obliterated by anything with a mental save. Yeah, you can. Wait, actually, does that work?
Stone rune?
No, Stone's Endurance.
What? Stone Rune.
Oh, Stone Rune. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble hearing you with the background car and the choppiness.
I think Feya's damn near at full health. I don't think he needs Stone's Endurance.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what are you doing with Stone Rune?
Wisdom save versus charm.
It's the save or suck.
He passes.
Darn.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Say, in all honesty, that thing's affected by the user's DC, not your DC, right? Like whoever invokes it, it's using their stats,
I'm
right?
fairly certain he uses his stats.
Yeah. So my
Right.
DC is 18.
Oh. Then I misread that thing. So he goes pew, bagpipes go squale.
Yep. He passes his save. Rylan.
I'm still stunned.
Right.
Never mind.
Well, end of your turn. Int save.
Hey!
You're still stunned.
Yay.
Top of the round. Great. Int save.
Hit save. Okay.
Yep. Because you're stunned. All right, your turn ends and you're still stunned. Isha.
Ray of Frost. Oops.
Well, let's see here. Roll a D2. You're either shooting Gray or shooting Feya. You're shooting Feya.
Well, Feya takes 12 points of cold damage and loses 10 feet of movement speed.
Cool. Pretty sure I'm resistant to cold.
Neat.
Goliath. Best case scenario, because he also doesn't plan on moving, I don't think.
And then Amtar's going to light him up.
Amtar's stunned.
Amtar is, in fact, going to be making his int save then.
His synapses light up.
Yeah, he's not stunned anymore.
Indeed. Sinclair.
All right. Well, I poke out around the corner and shoot him. Revealing myself, of course,
Yeah.
but 27 magical piercing.
Your arrow pierces into its cerebellum, assuming it has one. Its tentacles begin twitching, and it falls to the ground. Muscle spasms rippling through its body before it goes still. You're out of an ish.
Okay. Great.
I have a curiosity about Fea now. When you get big, all of your stuff gets big, right?
Yeah.
So if you pick up the Mind Flayer right now and then get small, does the Mind Flayer shrink?
No.
No. That'd be funny.
No, but
And his
not
gear
all
doesn't
small.
change size, just him. If he's wearing armor, it changes, but his like backpack and stuff doesn't.
So what we need to do is make a solid gold set of armor for him, so he can get big, take it off, but then he shrinks, and then we make more gold.
No.
No, the armor shifts with it.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
For some strange reason. I don't know how that works. But...
Magic.
It's like bound to him some way, I'd imagine. Some, magic-y bullshit.
Yeah.
Wizards did it.
It's D&D. Magic's in the air and nothing makes sense.
All right.
Because I could see that being a barbarian class where they don't wear armor, but it's a fighter class where they do wear armor. So
You mean the second edition fighter? They had that.
So, did he have any gear on him besides his brain?
Yeah, he had a breastplate made of chitin.
is it medical? I don't know that because I'm not a magic man.
It is not made out of metal. It's made out of chitin.
But that doesn't mean it can't be magical.
That's not what he asked. He asked magical.
But then I said I can't because I'm not the magic man. I'm the healer.
Oh, I totally misheard him. I thought he said medical.
Medical.
Magical, medical. Hold on.
Mithril.
You broke the DM.
Yeah, he's resetting his brain.
He was caught on the edge of that psychic blast.
Am I still stunned?
Fea passing really messed with him.
It only lasts a minute.
Yeah, so it'd probably take
There.
less than a minute if you're, running the save every 6 seconds.
I'm back.
So I wonder what else
Welcome
is
back.
in that mirror.
Well, we haven't gone through it all yet. Is there anything magical on him? I'll do a detect magic ritual.
I'll join him and do the same, just so it's 2 sets of eyes.
Full support. We'll cheer them on from the sideline
Basically.
while I eat a donut.
All right, what are you doing now?
Did you not hear me?
I did not hear you.
I said I do a detect magic ritual. Is there anything magical on the illithid?
No.
Very well. I then proceed to the mirror and open number 6.
Room number 6.
Yes, well, we've done them all so far. Yeah, it's next in order. That was
Are
number
you
4.
Sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure of my statement.
All right. The mirror activates. A sinister fog rolls out of it as a figure steps through.
I press to digitate the fog.
Hello.
Hold on 1 second.
So when was the last time we did our rest?
Before this fight, we did a short rest.
Yeah, before we came to this room, we took a short rest.
I have to grab
Okay.
the image.
Okie dokie.
Want a donut?
Well, you weren't here for the short rest, so
No,
you can't.
He's offering it to the person that just walked out of the mirror.
Oh, I thought he was
mean,
talking about the
had
cook's
one
feet.
'cause they heal for.
A figure steps out in obnoxiously colorful clothing.
Yeah, intervene, a friend of yours.
Possibly.
Halfling-sized, and with a colossal "How you doing?" Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad.
That's good. That's good. What kind of stuff you got here? What's going on? And very quickly, this creature devolves into asking you about 47 million questions
Oh
and
no.
touching
It
all of
look
your
like?
stuff.
What's it
It's
look like?
Twidget.
He made Twidget.
No, I didn't.
No.
Worse.
What does it look like?
Twidget has a kinder.
It looks like a halfling.
Oh, then fucking kinders! You bastard!
Do we
Y'all
know
won't
what a
let me
kinder
play
is?
One. Yes. Y'all will never let me play one. Or even me and Wookie
For
will let me
obvious
play it.
reasons, they make terrible party members.
No. Okay, I got a solution, guys. I'm like, yeah. Hold on. I'm a wizard, and I got all this really cool shit. It's in here, and I open up the bag of holding and let him climb in before closing it.
Oh, awesome! That's really cool. I want to see anything
No,
what's in there.
Yeah.
No, we can't leave the little thing, the little creature in the bag of holding. We can't
This
Why not?
Why not?
maliciously kill him. We cannot do that. If he dies in the dungeon, it's one thing, but we cannot maliciously kill
No.
him.
The bag is in the
Not right.
dungeon, thus he dies in the dungeon.
No.
Yeah.
No,
And actually, he dies in a demi-plane.
No, we can't. We can't
It's
be
dungeon adjacent.
outright. We can't be that outright evil. We cannot.
All right, so Father Gray is trying to talk intervene about it out of it. So I pull out my bag of holding. Well, actually, I got stuff in here too.
Oh,
Play
neat! That's
back
pretty
and
cool
forth
too.
game.
Yeah, and the kinder keeps walking back and forth between the two bags, incapable of making up its mind.
We broke
Well,
it.
actually, now that I think about it, his bag has better stuff in it. I put it away.
Father Gray.
Not really. For a kinder, my stuff's all boring. It's all books and stuff.
That's true.
I mean,
Mister, we're killing the kinder.
Well, we don't have to.
I
I
know.
don't think we should kill it. Let it lead the way, and if it gets killed, then it's that. But maliciously killing it is a difference than
Yeah.
letting it die.
I have an idea. Here is a book of fables. Why don't you start reading from it to keep us entertained while we deal with this mirror?
Be right back real quick.
Wait, the kinder or
Yeah, like I'm offering the book, like and telling him, like, why don't you start reading from this aloud? To share the stories around, and keep us entertained while we're dealing with this magical mirror.
indeed? The kinder starts reading the book with its obnoxious, high-pitched voice.
All right.
Okay. By the way, what's your name?
Underdark, I'm not naming it.
Okay.
Hey, you created it. You should have known we weren't gonna kill it. Well, I wasn't gonna kill it.
I'm not naming a kinder. I refuse to get attached.
You brought it into the campaign. You should have prepared for this.
Its life
keep it
expectancy
alive.
is about 10 times what I thought.
We may keep it alive just to spite you, so you'll have to play it every single time.
How about Pippin?
Pippin was a great halfling. You
I have a humane idea.
Oh Lord.
We put it down like a cattle.
No.
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 I called and I'm like, oh, hey, I need someone shorter than me to look into this, just because I think it's a weird magic thing. Can you look into the mirror real quick and tell me what you see?
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. Man, it's a pretty cool mirror.
Did you put it back in its room?
And I assume you're activating the mirror.
It never was deactivated.
Awesome. And as it turns, it is going to attempt to cop something from Inalith. Let's see.
Well,
Grabs a random item from your inventory.
Inalith, can you do me a favor and roll? I guess we can go with acrobatics or athletics, just to avoid having your shit grabbed.
The lower modifier between those two is a +9.
Indeed, you expertly sidestep so that the filthy Kinder does not manage to take anything off of your person. And the Kinder looks at the mirror.
Throw the book in there to it.
Failing its save, just barely, and getting sucked back into the mirror.
Throw the book in there with of fables to it.
I never took the book back. Like I said, it's a humane solution. He got a book out of the deal.
All right, yeah.
It's a book of children's fables.
Entertained for
It tried to rob.
Meanwhile, inside the Kinder cell is just hordes of treasure and other accumulated shit.
No, Gilbert, read how Mirror of Life trapping works.
I know.
It went to cell 1.
I know.
we put it in a new cell.
Yes, an empty one. So all the shit is gone.
We are going to pave over this mirror, right?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Anyway, I open up cell 8.
Cell 8? Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, can't that be worse than that?
Sure it could.
Why'd you say that, mister?
And we done fought a Mind Flayer and a Kinder, two opposite sides of the most annoying creatures in D&D.
It could get worse. It could get worse, mister.
Do what?
It could get worse.
Yeah, it could get worse.
Oh, tell me how.
Oh,
A garden full of Kinders.
And some of the other bards are...
It could be the Gnome Liberation
He's
Army.
definitely a lesbian.
That is so unbelievably cursed. Thank you, Wallace. Or was it Gromit? That's Wallace. Thank you, Wallace, for communicating your horror. I'm sorry, you're opening cell 8?
Correct.
Alrighty.
Oh, Lord. What have you done?
Nothing comes out.
Okay. I mean, some cells could be empty. Well, let's open cell 10.
I thought it was 9.
No, we're on evens.
Oh.
We're doing the obvious order. Descending primes, ascending evens, and then going back to the one we missed.
Most natural order imaginable.
Okay, that's extremely complicated.
That was the whole... You missed that whole conversation, mister. The intention was to make it overly complicated.
It's proven by wizards everywhere to be the most intuitive method.
Under and Gilbert, man, I swear they got something. They try to outdo each other, man. That's why the first spells cast in the game is.
I don't think
Underdark
is a
and I
spell,
have
but
found that this kind of competition is better than the DM wars where we killed each other back to back for 5 weeks.
That's true.
Yes, they just try to inflict sanity damage on each other.
It's crazy. All right.
All right.
Cell 10.
All right. Yes, cell 10. Yeah, you hear a hee hee, hoo hoo, ha ha is popping out of the mirror. You see a goblin. A goblin in an obnoxious, flamboyantly pink tunic and weird gnome hat,
Bob.
swinging around a stick that looks like some kind of flanderized version of a goblin.
I'm gonna point my stick at him and tell him to get back in the mirror or he's gonna die.
Hey, that's Boblin. You show some respect to Boblin the Goblin.
Well, there, little fella.
I hate that you know what I'm doing, Sleuth.
Everybody
How?
knows what you're doing.
He said fucking Boblin. What the fuck?
I'm in your walls, Gilbert.
Yeah, clearly.
You two share the same.
Hey there,
brain
little
cell.
friend. What are you up to?
I'm an agent of chaos.
Right. Do you know any good songs? So we've already got 3 Ages of Chaos, but we do need a couple more minstrels.
Yes, I do.
Welcome to the band.
And thus you recruited that Boblin the Goblin. Technically he's a Nilbog, but the fuck circus band has got bigger.
Well, considering we have, what, fucking 2 bards, 3 or 4 skeletons playing music. We have a trumpet, a trombone, harmonica, piano man. Or no, the harmonica and that harmonica is playing piano man. So yeah, we have 3 skeletons and 1 skull. Two bards and a goblin. We should take this shit on the road.
I'm actually kind of surprised by the shit you guys have concocted with the bards now. Given some of the musical themes in this dungeon, like what the fuck? I'm starting to think maybe Targata was kidnapping the bards. He was gonna add you guys to the dungeon.
He just really don't like the music.
Trey's in the finite has a thing for musicians.
He was creating the ultimate weapon, an ultimate band to rule the world.
All right, so we've got Boblin.
There it is. Well, let's do the next one in the order. Open cell 12.
Cell 12, you say? Are you sure?
Yes,
All right. If you're certain.
I am.
Popping out of cell number 12, you see a Zvart. The Zvart takes one long look at you, Intervent.
Hello.
And charges at you with a knife.
Blam.
Spinal Tap.
Bastard. Poor dumb bastard.
Are we rolling initiative then?
Yes.
Sinclair just reaches over and takes the knife. Sinclair just reaches over and takes the knife.
As this Svart comes charging at you, your band changes up their tune.
For use boss music.
They start blasting E1M1.
For a Svart?
I don't know.
It's the last Svartan.
Hold on, I gotta find some.
Sinclair?
Yeah, how big is this thing?
This Svart stands an intimidating 3 feet tall. A
Yeah.
giant among his kind.
I reach over and take the knife.
Alright. Disarming attack?
Yeah, disarming grapple or whatever, yeah. I forget what I
Alright.
need to roll for those.
Yeah, check the bottom character sheet.
So it's my weapon attack roll, a disadvantage of being held with more than 2 hands. Okay. Is he holding the dagger with 2 hands?
No.
Okay. I'm striking with my rapier. I can aim, can't I?
Yeah?
Just asking.
I'm disappointed that
So
there's
he's
not
got to beat a
one of those
27,
with that types.
Uh-huh.
or his dagger is knocked from his hand.
His dagger is knocked from his hand.
Are you sure about that, buddy? Because we could be friends. Could always use one of, what are you? Alright. Sinclair kind of, well, I can't really move, but I can, like, sidestep, and then I'll just, the showman hand gesture to the rest of the party, like, have at him!
Alright, Gray?
Alright, I'm gonna hit this thing with this Vart with my stick.
Are you? I believe you will miss.
I mean, that's the plan, but
You miss.
I miss. I have not hit all night, and I don't usually hit. I have worse luck.
Anything else?
You know what? Yeah. As a bonus action, I'm gonna spend a key point to punch him twice.
Oh, yeah, he squares up with you. He's ready. He's ready to kick your ass. And you missed twice. You hit once.
All right. Then I'm gonna spend another key point when I hit him to add radiant damage to my strike.
Okay.
And then I'm using once per turn I can add radiant damage from my cleric abilities.
All right. That's a bit of damage. He's injured.
That's 4.8 regular and 4 radiant.
All right.
And that's
Anything
it.
else?
I'll back away. Let somebody else step in there and hit him.
All right. He's gonna, as you back away, he's gonna use his reaction to punch you.
No, he's not.
Oh, that's right. Use mobile.
He's gonna think
That's
about
right, you
it,
got
but I'm gonna
mobile.
say no and back away.
All right. In that case, at the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action and punch Sinclair in the kneecap.
A legendary Svart.
Yes. He's the last of the Svartans.
Yeah, didn't you
Yeah,
hear? He's the last Spartan.
He stands at a mighty 3 feet tall. He's a giant among his people.
Okay, sorry, stuff on mine. But yes, the last of the Svartans is going to punch you in the kneecap, Sinclair.
Okay. Nope.
All right, Amtar.
I just
Blam.
stepped the other way.
Does a 12 hit the Svartan?
No.
All right, that's it for him.
All right, Interven.
I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him. Wisdom save. Failure.
He's going to use his one and only legendary resistance.
Super Svart.
That's it.
All right.
I mean, if we could subdue him and train him, he'd be great.
Inolith.
Spinal Tap.
Keep this guy alive. Keep him for gladiator fights.
He's a scrappy little guy.
I assume a 21 hits.
21 hits. You have an ally within 5 feet.
Swashbuckler, sneak attack anyways. He's not a aberration by chance, is he?
No.
Oh,
That would've
seems
been a
pretty
plot
aberrant
twist.
to me.
He's aberrant among the standard of Svarts, but no, he's not from the far realm.
Alright, 38 piercing.
All right. Yeah, your sword stabs into him. There's some critical organs. He is prone on the ground, dying, but he's crawling on the floor. He still wants to go for someone's ankles. Anything else?
I don't think I can cunning action kick him in the jaw or something, can I?
No.
That's my turn.
Isha.
She's gonna use Ray of Frost on him.
Miss.
That's it.
Faya.
Alright, Faya will move to the side and then raise his blade like an executioner's axe and decapitate him.
All right, give me your attack roll. You're at advantage because he is prone. Fucking double nat ones. Hit.
Is he humanoid?
Yes.
Yay!
He's gonna embed his axe like 3 feet deep in the ground. Svart's in half.
Reroll the 1.
Oh my dear lord.
25 damage.
Good God.
Wow, yeah. The teeth on that thing just tear through the Zvart. Its head separated from its body. The Zvart is dead.
How does the goblin react to that?
Aren't goblins and Zvarts natural enemies?
Nope. Well, technically speaking, everything is the natural enemy of the Zvart.
Even Svarts.
Even the Zvarts.
They're like the Scottish.
Yay.
You just made an enemy for life.
Whispers the Zvart's head.
I mean,
His name was Whispers?
All right, well, I
Mr.
guess it
Petsnapple.
leaves the last cell, number 9.
That was 12?
That was 12.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about 8. Fucking empty one threw me off.
All right, which one's next?
The last
The
one,
last one.
9.
All right. Out of number 9, you see. One moment. You see emerge a weird jellyfish-like creature. Transparent blue tendrils kind of wiggling out towards you from a pancake-shaped torso with an absurd-looking orifice at the top. Eye stalks extend from the top surface of this disc with large, googly eyes looking at you.
Hello.
I do believe you're describing a flump.
Oh, it's a pancake, obviously.
It's a flump.
Yes,
It's a pancake.
Yes, that wouldn't change my greeting.
Well, it's our standard greeting for anything that we encounter.
No, I got it.
Looks angry.
Oh,
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, hello there. How are you doing?
Pretty decently now. You know, we found this mirror and it's been emptying out all the trapped people in it. It seems that you got caught by it.
Yeah. I came floating down this corridor a little while back, and I looked in the mirror because I thought, hey, who's that handsome-looking flump over there?
A reasonable reaction.
So, what do you know about this place, and how did you get here?
Well, I was part of the. They called it an epic quest for lost secrets and power.
How long ago was this epic quest?
What year was it?
Well, they're aware of the
105.
passage of. Yeah, they're aware of the passage of time, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but that assumes they kept perfect time. I mean, it's easy to lose track of the days, the weeks, the months after years in captivity like that. So yeah, I tell them the year.
I have no idea what year that is.
Oh dear.
What calendar do you remember?
I'm going to be honest, calendars were not my specialization.
Don't even
okay,
remember
I
the
gotta
last.
ask, what is your specialization?
It's a fair point. He got brought along with a group of adventurers.
My specialization was in knowledge of mathematics. Tell me, have you heard of the secrets of the hypotenuse?
No, do tell, as I pull out sheaves of paper.
Yes, this is very interesting.
Well, let's get this squared away.
Behold, the great secrets of geometry. Not to be confused with geomancy.
Indeed, indeed. Do go on.
And if you don't stop him, he proceeds to go on a
Stop him. I'm encouraging him.
An hour passes, and he has taught you much about the secret of geometry.
Yes, and I'm like writing all of it down.
Yeah, same.
You know, creating essentially an ancient copy of the Principia Mathematica. He will, of course, be credited as the originating source, with myself as the primary author, as is due for the time.
So I
Yeah, this
met
guy
some
said all the
Svartnik.
stuff. I wrote it down.
Source, trust me, bro.
Source, I made it up.
It was revealed to me in a dream. All right, but
I mean,
yeah,
there was a kid, this whole place might just be a fever dream.
and as he finishes about an hour-long lecture on triangles, the hypotenuse, and whatnot, he looks around. I can't help but notice that several of you seem presumably a bit bored. It's been a while since I've looked at people's faces, so I can't really tell.
I am literally asleep by now.
Yes,
I
well,
think that man is dead.
only partially. He'll be fine. Maybe. Regardless, you're a quite interesting fellow, and I'd love to have you along with our band of adventurers here, as we came for great riches and to purge evil. And, of course, to discover what ancient knowledge could be obtained from such a place.
I will be happy to join you, at least until I encounter Mistress Helena and Master Arkad.
Master Akhed.
Do you mean Aketer?
But before he became Akhed he was
I
gone by
don't
a
know
different
any
name.
Arkad. I just know Master Arkad.
Tell us
The
about
the
Master
the
Akhed.
son and daughter of the God King.
What God King?
No. You guys don't understand. He's talking about the God King before he became the God King.
Sorry, I completely misunderstood the
Yeah.
history there. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's way older than I thought. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're more than happy to stay with us till you find, Aked or Helena.
Tell us about Akhed. Sounds like an interesting fellow.
Oh, he is quite a prodigy.
Prodigy, you say?
Pulls out more paper. Do go on.
One moment. An hour has passed, so I have to roll my dice.
Does he tell us?
Well, you see, Master Arkad, look out! I think something's coming down the hallway. And you guys can hear a thump, 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 thump of metal boots on the stone ground coming from the intersection.
The maid? Oh, no.
Do they sound like they're being worn by a skeleton, possibly carrying an instrument?
No.
Oh. I had to ask.
How far away are they?
Well, you can see, rounding the corner, one of these emerge.
Oh,
Ah,
Tomb Guardian.
Well,
Well, what's the Flump's? We didn't ask the Flump. What's the Flump's name?
tell Flump to hang on.
Indeed, you did not ask the Flump his name. Roll an ish.
Hold that thought, buddy. We'll get right back to you.
Yeah, hold that thought. This will take long.
I fucking love Flumps.
really, I hadn't noticed.
And it all started because people used to keep falling on them.
Well, I mean, their elastic qualities do make for a good trampoline.
Yeah,
Why can't
yeah.
I roll higher than a 10?
Because you were sleeping.
Uh,
Surprise, bitch!
fair enough.
To be fair, you did say you were asleep.
Indeed.
I can't argue that.
Begins to stir. Man, where's that bass line coming from? Father Gray?
Yeah, hero.
I will.
Not right.
I will. Is this? I will channel. No. Yeah. I am going to channel divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. I use my holy symbol to create a. Where's it at? To create a 30-foot radius sphere around myself. It moves with me, is filled with dim light, and lasts for a minute or until I'm incapacitated. When a creature, including me, ends its turn inside the sphere, I can give it temporary hit points or one effect causing it to be charmed or frightened. So yeah.
Twilight Sanctum?
I think that's what he said. Twilight. I heard Twilight at some point in there.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Now, what's the radius on that?
30 feet. So the entire party around me.
All
I
right.
try to center myself in the middle of the party. And
Gotcha.
I gain 12. And I am done.
All right. Amtar.
Well, he's gonna shoot a firebolt. Firebolt at it. It takes 14 points of fire damage.
Indeed. You hit it with fire. And the Tomb Guardian goes and appears to be startled by the flame. Anything else?
Nope. And then I give it the jet of water blast. for 28 points of magical bludgeoning damage, and then it needs to make a strength save or fall prone.
It kind of messed that formula up, but 23.
Pass.
All right.
That's it for me.
Anything else? All right. Inolith.
How far is it?
Oh, I didn't roll. It's a niche.
Nope.
Derp, 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 derp. Put it DM 0.
Okay.
How far is it from the party?
About 15 feet.
All right. I'd like to get on the back side of it and grapple it.
So you're running up to it and trying to climb up on it.
Can I, like, is there room to get around it or like slide between its legs or
It
something?
is a 5-foot hallway. Sliding between the legs would be overrunning using acrobatics,
I'll take it.
which I believe is an action right under.
For what? Sorry?
Action or bonus, I think.
Overrunning.
It's action or bonus action.
Awesome.
You said with acrobatics?
Yeah.
Either tumble or
Athletics or
shove.
acrobatics.
25.
Yeah, you slide between the legs.
Great. Then I'd like to try and grapple it.
As you slide between its legs, you can see that just beyond, like right off to your side, in the intersection, is another 2 Tomb Guardians.
That's not good. We got 2 more. All right. But I want to grapple this one then.
All right.
Are they medium, large? I never remember with these guys.
Medium. They're people sized.
All right, perfect. Reliable talent because it's ability checks. 9 or lower are 10, so that is 20.
Oh yeah.
Hit.
I'm grappling it. It's a contested.
Oh, they're
Unfortunate. All right.
It said no.
it's kind of like shrugs its shoulders and gets you off.
All right. That is my turn.
All right. Sinclair.
Distance.
20 feet.
All right, I shoot it with the short bow. $26 magical piercing.
Ooh, good hit. Anything else?
Nope, game set match.
All right. Rylanor.
Well, I think I'll. The first one's still up, right?
Yep, and you don't see the others.
Right, yeah. So, well, being that the case, I'll just cast Vicious Mockery at it, and I'll mock its terrible armor. It's very, dirty, and it needs to be cleaned.
All right.
It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Am I the of 16? God damn it! Nothing happens. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Isha.
Ray of Frost. Oh dear.
No more Ray of Frost for her.
What are the chances of 3 now 1?
Right?
Turns out her finger is sprained and it's throwing off the aim.
Use the other finger.
All right. Shot goes wide.
That's it for her.
Shada, when the frost went wide.
All right. Get big, move up, and smash.
Enemies when Fea got big.
Went squish.
Crit, hit, miss.
All right. Invoking Fire Rune.
Now he's burning somebody.
For 59 damage. And he needs to make a strength saving throw. Or be restrained. Yeah, that about does it.
Indeed, you've badly bloodied it. Anything else?
Also, well, that was one attack, and I don't like 1, so I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay. Rolls 1. Hit.
Re-roll the 1. So I dealt 59, and then 16 and 15.
As you cut this thing down. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. The Tomb Guardians. These guys are going to push in and go to beat the crap out of Inolith.
Hit, miss. Damn. Undone. Reaction. Have the damage of an attack. Doesn't say if I need to do it before damage is rolled or not. Hold on, can I dodge the first one?
You can declare that one after.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, that otherwise like, oh yeah, I'd like to declare it.
Which one are you dodging uncannily?
You know.
The 8, definitely the 8.
Yeah, I'm inclined to
Dodge that
agree.
Fucking dodges the 8, puts your face right into the second fist.
Backflip, like a slap, and
Can I use the
jump
cloud?
right into a sword to the teeth.
I could use the Cloud Rune on the 20.
No, he can just uncanny dodge it. Save the cloud
Yeah.
rune for crits.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'll uncanny the 20. That's 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage and 10 damage.
Alright, not bad.
That's these guys. Father Gray.
All right, how many of them are still coming?
2, but you can't see them from your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna move up so that I'm behind or closer to Faya and Faya. Because if I get closer, I can give him 10 hit points.
All right. Temp hit thing.
Yeah, for everybody that's in the aura, I'm gonna try to get more people in it. I just gotta roll it. Oh wait, what do I have to roll? No, y'all have to roll.
Yeah, isn't that on our turn?
Yeah, you roll a d6 plus 8.
Okay, I'll write a note down so I remember for next turn.
Hello?
Hello.
I hear you.
Okay. What's going on?
We were waiting for you.
I believe somebody did a bunch of stuff to you.
Yeah. What? Me? Gray's turn?
Yeah, it's Grayson. He moved up.
I
Alright.
moved up, and then I still couldn't see him, but I'm going to. I'm going to. I'm going to cast Bless on myself, Faya, and who else is a frontliner? No,
Right now,
shit. And you know what? I'll just give it to our mage, an Intraman.
Okay.
Bless. And that's it.
Okay. Amtar?
So he doesn't see the enemy?
From his position, yeah, he can see them now.
Well, then he's going to shoot the enemy. I guess he missed. Can I see the enemy?
Yes.
Then I shoot the enemy with a jet of water.
Yep. That's a save versus getting knocked prone.
Okay, he's not prone. He does take 15 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
That's it for me.
Inolith.
dodge tank time. I'm just going to be in the way of the 2 reinforcements.
Oh, wait, forgot the... what's the thing for Twilight?
1d6 plus cleric level. I think you said 8.
1d6 plus clerk level 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to clog up the hallway and dodge. Make it so that the reinforcements can't get to our back line. Albert.
Yes, sorry.
I'm just dodging.
Interruption on my end. All right. Sinclair?
Can I see?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. Shoot him.
Hit.
$24 magical piercing.
All right.
That's it.
Rylan?
How far away is Fea and Intervin from each other?
20 feet.
Oh, excellent. So I'll plop myself right in between them. And then I'll start doing counter charms. I'll play my bagpipes, and until the end of my next turn, they gain an advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Then, as a bonus action, I'll give Fea some bardic inspiration.
We got so many buffers. Make Fea ungodly.
It was hard enough to kill me before.
Oh, everybody's just buffing Fea. You just go grow big and just go smash things.
All right. Isha.
Can she see the enemy?
Yeah.
Well, she's an array of frost the enemy.
No Tasha's.
We don't need them.
First one went down pretty easy.
And so that one takes 15 points of cold damage and slowed by 10 feet.
All right. Bloodied.
That's all.
Fea.
All right. Attack the injured one. Get mad.
Right.
Get smashed. Reroll the one. Reroll the one. And action search.
How much damage have you dealt so far?
So 42.
He dies. The action surge the next dude.
Yep.
We have our own siege engine. It's just not right.
3 hits.
God.
This is what a Primarch looks like.
Right? We buff him up enough, he basically is. You know, he's killing and waiting into battle.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's see, that's several
Right.
several mortal wounds.
I believe he even has a flaming sword.
No, he can make it turn into fire.
Fea is not Gilliman.
I mean, I can activate my flame room once.
Sinclair runs over real quick, pours oil on his sword and lights it, and then runs back.
We need a magic. He needs a magical sword.
I mean, it is a magic sword. I think it's a magic chainsaw sword.
Yeah, it's got the obsidian teeth in it.
Yeah, it's one of those like Aztec swords.
Oh yeah, that's right. fucking evil looking.
Fucking Space Marine over
Or we
here
can
with their
take him out
chainsword.
with, Faradul's, kit for a bit and turn him into Ferris Manus.
I mean, he's already
Dude,
like what?
Are you sure you want to stick all that shit on Fea? Fea might become attached.
I mean, Fea is already what? In his giant form, he's what, 12 foot tall with a chain sword that grows with him? I mean, that's horrifying. The enemy should make a morale check when he starts striding into the battlefield. I mean, that is something out of nightmares.
And I can't use the Bardic Inspiration on damage, can I?
No,
Darn.
sadly.
Only
Ability checks,
Wha-
attack rolls, or saving throws.
Alright.
All right, your sword bites into the flesh of the last one.
no, that's a Tasha's thing.
The,
That's not a specific subclass thing.
Oh, it didn't
And
animate.
the last 14 was that temp hit points thing from the thing.
All right, the last guy's going to take some punches at you, which I believe you parry. All right, party, get going. It's your turns. At this point of halftime, be like, taking whatever fucking turn you want. Gray, followed by Amtar, followed by
Alright.
Interven.
All right, my turn. All right. How far is the monster?
Around the corner, you can't see this one.
The one that Fea is engaged with?
Yeah, you can't see that one.
I'm gonna move up so I can see it.
Okay, you can see it.
How far up can I? I mean, how far in front of me is it? I have 50 feet of movement. I'm gonna engage the monster. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of zip between like Fey and the wall to try to whack it.
I'm gonna start to whack it.
Just won't fucking post the animation.
For 7 points
I
of
give up.
damage.
Epic embed failure. Laugh at user.
And for 7, even when I hit, I don't hit. Good God.
All right.
Well, two of that is radiant, but 5 of that is not.
Gotcha. Amtar.
And then I'm gonna back out of the guy's range.
All right. Amtar.
Can Amtar see him?
Yes.
Firebolt.
Let's move up a little bit. Yes.
We need to just put his.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
No, then he's done. I'll shoot my water jet at it. Whoops.
Well, you have a couple of possible targets. D3, please. On a 1, you hit Fea. On a 2, you hit Gray. On a 3, you hit Inolith. You hit Gray.
Ow. With what?
Water
Super
blast.
Soaker.
Super, a lot of damage.
21 points of bludgeoning.
Not that much.
And a strength save.
Oh. Okay.
You fail and fall prone.
Well, shit.
That's it for me.
A doink.
Wait.
Inolith.
Still in the middle of the 3 Tomb
Is that a
Guardian.
ranged
No,
attack under? Or is that
there's
a
one
magical
left.
attack?
It is a magical ranged spell-like attack.
Oh, okay. So my deflect missiles
I will stab the last one then. Where the hell is my numbers? 18 to hit. Gilbert.
Hit.
Numbers. 33.
Ooh, good hit. Anything else?
That's it.
Sinclair. Rylan.
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure, you can get up.
Do I have to move?
Yeah.
Friendlies in melee?
Yep.
$30 magical piercing.
Gotcha. Near death.
That's it.
Rylan.
I continue playing my bagpipes, giving the anti-charm and frighten effect.
All right, Isha.
Ray of Frost. 18.
Hit.
$13 cold damage, minus 10 speed.
All right. It's dead.
Yay.
It's dead.
Yay!
Gotta speed this along. All right. There's a point when the battle is decided. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like when they drew weapons and started coming down the hallway. towards us.
Exactly. Like, you mean the beginning?
You've done.
We told the kid we told the dude the fluff we wouldn't
Fe-
be wrong.
Feo with all the magic items that Faradul had, and then with all the party's buffs. All right, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna save time, and you win the fight. Everyone mark off one short rest resource.
So
I
anyway,
don't
turning
have
back to the
any.
flump. I don't think we actually caught your name.
Flufferton.
Like all of 20 seconds later.
My
That was
name
4
is
rounds of
Duck.
combat, guys.
Hey, can we do this?
Wait, what's his
as
name?
a short rest.
My name is Duck. D P Duck.
Dumb.
Okay.
No mystery is saying we expended all of, like, short rest resources for that entire fight.
No,
and
I'm
buffed
saying,
it.
can we take a short rest? Is what I'm saying.
Well, you guys can. I want to continue listening to his
Well,
histories
y'all
of
can talk
what's going on.
y'all can talk during a short rest, right? It's not strenuous activity.
Oh,
I don't
but
know
I'm
hit dice,
chronicling
so-
it.
Well, actually, that's not necessarily true. Intervin, it's at this point you need to choose which is strenuous for you, algebra or geometry. You must pick a side.
Why would either be strenuous to me?
I mean, for
because-
real.
Yeah, that's
I know. There's that joke though where it's like, if you like geometry, you hate algebra. If you like algebra, you hate geometry. You must
It's
pick a
okay. I
side.
convert both of them to calculus, and I'm done with it.
yeah, exactly. I was
You
just gonna
don't
say,
know
and
the
then there's
secrets of
calculus.
calculus.
No, if you choose calculus, you just hate yourself.
Yeah, for real. I
Intervin does not
hated
know the
learning
secrets of calculus.
I hated learning calculus. Did the flump know it?
So far, the flump is telling you about geometry.
And stories about Akhed, Master Akhed.
Yeah.
Right. We're writing down everything.
And more
we learned.
importantly,
Yes,
calculations
yes.
about
So,
hypothenuses.
Me and
Really
who's the
need
other
the
bard?
healing,
The
but
bagpipe.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna take a short rest.
Yeah, you can take a short rest. I don't need healing, so I can sit here and listen to his lecture the whole time.
I'll
Yeah,
just say, like,
samesies. I'll start adding it
just
to
say,
my
like,
journal.
Okay,
the hall,
so
like-
what are you guys actually doing with him?
We're pumping him for information.
We want to see what information he wants to share about Akhed.
Pump and a flump.
Well, you just take the eye stalks,
Well,
flip it over.
Well, have you ever seen someone use like a bicycle pump to pump up a basketball?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. All right.
Uh-huh.
So you're getting information out of him.
Yeah.
Do you stop him from his lectures on mathematics?
No.
No.
Like I'm writing all this down.
I'm gonna just sit up the hall a little bit and keep watch in case more things
All
come
right.
after us.
He goes copy sleuth. He goes on for about another 30 minutes. I think it occurs to me it would be safest if perhaps we continue this lecture at a later point. We are in a dungeon after all. My apologies. My love of mathematics has gotten ahead of myself.
No worries. You're more than welcome to travel with us. Safety in numbers and all that. And when we get out of here and back to civilization, be happy to listen to your lectures.
Most excellent. Always good to see lifelong learners here in a musty, dank subterranean dungeon.
Indeed. Now, for this mirror. Gilbert, at that point, I'll issue the command to turn off the mirror.
Mirror turns off.
I will then go to the grout that was holding it to the wall
Mm-hmm.
and use a dose of universal solvent that I have.
I was hoping you'd forget about that.
And remove it from the wall. This is now my mirror of life trapping.
Yes, it is.
Forgetting about things. Up everything.
And I just like to begin our session reminder that Interfin's kind of evil.
What?
I know.
No, he's liberating the jail.
I mean,
So,
Kinder, don't
okay,
care.
are we throwing a dart at the map, or are we actually going to pick which city we put the Kinder in?
Why would
What?
we take it out?
Oh my god, that's a fucking war crime.
Exactly. Like, are we just throwing a dart at the map because we're bored, or are we actually going to pick which city we will unleash the Kinder in?
I mean, I would pick a city. Anybody got anybody that owes them any debts?
I was going to gift the Kinder to Ataxius.
I didn't know Taxius owes you a debt.
Do we want to piss him off?
I think you'll find it funny.
Right up until they kill him.
It's the kind of prank, like, you know, when you like randomly throw a gene stealer at somebody as a prank.
Oh, that is a classic.
And then, the gene stealer escapes and fucking starts a cult damning the local colony.
Details,
yeah, but
details.
That's a problem.
I love that scene in the book. He's having all that fun at the play. Consequences of his own fucking actions.
You got us box seats to a coup!
I love the scene. It's so good. Fucking gene stealer kicks the door and hoses down the room, and they're just like, "The fuck are you?" and throw him out the window.
All right, well,
So,
I have a new mirror. It's very fancy. Into the bag of holding it goes.
I'm sure it'll hold someone's attention absolutely capped.
oh yeah, I suppose now that we're kind of done with this area, can you guys use any of this stuff? And Sinclair starts pulling out all of the fuck is the almond farmer's name? God damn it!
Thea?
No, the almond farmer.
Faradul.
Oh,
Faradul. Yeah, it starts pulling out all of Faradul's stuff.
Oh, Sent, are you using this guy as a temp character, or are you actually replacing for? Okay, temp character.
it's very convenient because he can also resurrect the almond farmer when we get a diamond.
What? Who can resurrect?
Oh, wait, you need a diamond?
Yeah.
What kind of
that's-
diamond?
Who can resurrect?
I have raised dead.
Oh, the character you made can raise
Yeah.
dead?
What kind of diamond? How big? I forget.
I forget.
Raised
too.
dead, 500 gold.
Sinclair pulls out a
500.
500 gold piece diamond out
Or-
of his bag
no,
of
wait,
holding.
is that reincarnate?
No, that's
500 or
No, it's
1,000?
raised dead.
500.
Well, I have 1,000 as well.
Yeah, no, but that'd be the end of the dungeon. This is an amusing.
I have 3 1,000s,
No,
4
temp-
500s,
This is an
and
amusing temp character. We're gonna do that later.
How do I don't know raised dead.
Because you're
You're
multi-class.
remember, you're not as high level. He's pure bard.
Oh yeah, I'm only 8th level.
Yeah, he's
Your
pure
fault.
caster.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's smart. Bringing in a temp character who can bring back your main character. That's clever.
Perfect
Well,
allocation of resources.
Yeah, it's a nice bow to tie off things, and then I can keep this guy around just in case. So it's very amusing.
Well, I do believe we... Was there anything behind the mirror in the wall?
There is a wall.
Mm-hmm.
This
Okay.
wall's a wall.
I'd like to examine the wall that was behind the mirror that was glued to the wall to see if there's any secrets or hidden things on it.
Mm-hmm.
So what all did we learn from the flumph?
Mathematics.
Sweet.
He continued on about mathematics, didn't start talking about Akkad yet, but we'll get to that.
Yep. All of you who are paying attention now know enough about geometry that you could pass at least half a semester of high school geometry.
I mean, that's a low bar, man. You sure?
Bronze Age.
That's a
Bronze
low
Age.
bar, bruh.
For Faya, I think that's a very high bar.
Yeah.
For modern day geometry, I mean modern day high school students, that is a
Faya was-
very low bar.
Faya was trying to pay attention.
Well, to be fair, that was
What
only
is
after,
what
like,
is Faya's in
2
score?
hours.
8.
6.
I didn't know you dumped in.
Int, Wiz, Charisma, all 6.
Faya is
Okay.
actually as intelligent as a gorilla.
That tracks. All right. Anyway, hallway.
All right. Indeed, there is a
So basically, we know
Hallway?
these building blocks or the starting theories and hypotheses of basic geometry, right?
yeah.
Got it.
Oh, actually, my headset cut out. What was behind the mirror?
Wall.
A wall.
Oh,
And then when I investigated for secrets and hidden things, did I find anything?
You have bricks.
Well, now I've got bricks. Anybody got sheep?
no. Just
I
lot
got a
of wood.
shit ton of ore.
I'll take that.
I fucking love when I fucking got Mikhail at that. Just did a great trade. Fucking stole everything back. Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
end of this room, onto the hallway, and the other end of the hall.
Indeed, you head to the end of the hall, where you see
Wall to wall. A giant great fall.
that a stone slab blocks the end of the corridor. Painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, its face a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised with palm extended.
So, Dop, do you recognize that iconography?
Who?
Dop, the flump.
Ah, the flump.
DOP, right? Or DUP?
DOP thing.
I don't think Gilbert would go with dupe.
Yeah, DUP.
So, Dop, do you recognize that iconography?
No, I'm afraid I'm not really familiar with esoteric symbols. Like I said, my knowledge is in mathematics.
Worth a shot.
Although I suppose to some laymen there's very little difference.
All right. What about some of the older members of our party?
I mean, I could try a history check, see if that might help.
Yeah, I mean, I can see if there's anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Riley, give a history check. What's going on?
Nah.
You don't think there's any particular, neither of you think there's any particular historical connection there. It's just a painting.
It's a very British.
I do a detect magic ritual.
It's infused with dungeon magic.
Mm-hmm. I examine it for like holes and hidden latches.
Okay. You find nothing.
It's a figure in like a hooded robe and stuff, like a wizard's robe.
Yeah, except his face is composed of stars, and it's like a gaunt humanoid in a white robe. Palm is extended.
Okay, I put my hood up and cast light like on my face, and then like mimic the position of the guy in the painting and see if that does something.
You hear the grinding of stone as it opens. The slab.
That worked.
Yes, the slab sinks into the floor, revealing a dusty passageway beyond. Relief carvings on the wall depict crowds of humanoids fleeing a black star in the sky, with rays of light extending from it to turn those they strike to dust.
Is a visual novel of the War of the Worlds?
I'd like to examine these people. Do they look humanoid?
Yes.
They don't have any particular skeletal or metallic continents to them.
No?
Okay, well that rules out the Catan. Well, do we want to? Cause you said how many directions are there to go?
Left and right.
Which way are the people fleeing?
Both directions.
Oh, I misunderstood. Well, I'm not taking point. Who wants to take point?
New guys up.
All right, I'll take point.
All right. Pick a direction and go. We'll follow you.
Let's go left.
All right, you go left. Following the turn of the corridor, do you see an opening here? You can see that there is a path south, a path east, and a opening on the north. Through the north, you can see the stairwell descending from this area. And from this position, you can see that there is kind of down a short corridor. You can see in the central open space a golden crown topped with a glittering black opal resting on a marble pedestal.
Ooh. Um. Hmm. That sounds interesting. So you want to go check it out with?
Yeah, sure. I'll do a detect magic ritual, and then slowly make my approach.
All right.
Is the ground magical?
Yep, dungeon magic.
Just dungeon magic on the crown.
No, ground is dungeon magic. The crown is not magical.
Ah. It's not magical. It's just, loot. Yeah. So, I don't know. Grab it if you want, but I have no interest in it.
All right, I'll take it.
All right,
Wait, is the pedestal trapped?
I didn't even look at it. It's not magical. What do I care?
I'll be fine.
I walk away quickly.
You pick up the crown. Immediately, the two entranceways slam shut.
Hmm. How heavy is the crown?
Couple ounces.
But do I have in my pockets? Actually, this I want to find where this probably pressure plate is in this pillar thing, and if there's a pressure plate or something similar, I want to see if I can just um fucking words are not working. Make it fail open to open up the doors without having to put the crown back on it.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Haha. Oh boy, my
Or,
favorite.
practically speaking, hold on before you roll. Practically speaking, we should be running this in a niche. Okay. Everybody, roll your niche.
Ooh, that sounds bad. Things are about to happen.
All right. Sinclair, you doing anything?
Yeah, I'll walk over and take the crown out of his hand, weigh it, and then with one of my item interactions, pull a bag of sand out of my hand, weigh it, and then put it
Give
back
me an
on.
intelligence check.
Da, 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 da.
All right.
And then put the bag of sand in the pedestal.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I shrug.
Inlith.
I want to look for whatever set off the door trap. Pressure plates, the whatchamafucking, that sort of thing. If it helps, I do have thieves' tools to poke around in the cracks and crevices.
All right, yeah, give me an investigation check. Thieves' tools check, actually.
Thieves' tools. That is much better. 15 better, in fact. Reliable talent takes that to 23.
All right, yeah, there's nothing here. There is no trap.
Oh.
No mechanical means were used.
Well, the pedestal wasn't the trap. All right. Did that take my action?
Yeah. I'll have to go with yeah in this particular case.
All right. I'll use my movement to get to the door. There were 2 doors when we came in, right?
Yes. There are 2 doors. There is one about 25 feet away from you, and another on the other side of the wall about 55 feet.
All right. I'll use my bonus action to dash and get to that door then.
All right.
That's my turn.
Tar.
He looks around. Does he see anything?
Nope.
Well, a trap went off, so he'll just like hold his action, and if an enemy pops out, he'll shoot it with a firebolt.
Okay. Intervin, what is your dex mod?
My dex mod?
Yep.
-2.
Accounting for. Okay. In that case, slot in DM1, Inish 13. He won the Inish tie. Well, you know what I mean.
I do.
As you guys see.
Doesn't Rylan get a turn?
What? Oh, derp. Rylan, my apologies.
It's all
How
good.
could you forget Rylan, the ancient of funerary rites?
With the bagpipe.
What
Well,
you doing, Rylan?
can't really do much to help with the trap there, so he's going to give a bardic inspiration to Intervin. And that's it.
All right. Thing. Stuff happens. So, Rylan
Yes.
and Omtar can feel this creeping tug on them as a shambling form walks around the corner.
Blam.
Yes, Blam would go off. One moment while I grab the image. Hit.
Ew.
12 points of fire damage.
Indeed. And Rylan.
Yes.
It's going to use its withering gaze on you. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh hey.
Pass for half.
Nice.
26 points of necrotic damage.
Oh wait, I'm gonna use some cutting words to negate some of that damage. It's not immune to charm, right?
It is.
Ah, never mind. Alright, 26 damage it is. 13. My bad.
Indeed. This thing. Intervene.
Okay. Well, that's kind of nasty. So I'm gonna hit it with Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Wisdom save.
All right.
Fail.
All right. It falls prone, creating this horrid sucking laugh.
Oh god, it's worse than the necromancy.
Oh, God, it's like it's giving a reverse blowjob to a bagpipe.
We have a quotes channel for that.
What? Okay, anything else, Intervene?
How far is it from me?
20 feet.
I'm gonna. Can I get like 30 feet away from it? Like more, 30 feet more away from it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna back up then. Put myself like 50
Okay.
feet away from it. That's all.
All right. And now, if you could please insert at initiative 8, DM2. Awesome. As another one of these creatures runs around the south side area. And it's going to make a gaze at Inolith. Con save, Inolith.
Mm-hmm. About that.
All right, pass for half.
Jesus.
Half of 47 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Hmm. Hmm. All right.
That's this thing's turn. Father Gray.
Are these things undead?
Religion check.
I really no.
these are greater Bodek.
What does that mean?
A Bodek is an undead creature that is effectively just death as pure and total annihilation.
Oh, so it is undead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you know that they have a potent death gaze, and that they kill life simply by being nearby.
There go all my hopes and dreams.
Give me a wisdom save.
Are you looking at it?
No, I'm pulling out my holy symbol and speaking, "Begone, undead!"
What I mean is, are you averting your eyes?
Yes. Don't need to see it. Pull out my holy symbol.
Okay.
I know it's there. I need a wisdom save from all of them in the room, actually. All of them
Okay.
that can. Yeah.
Wisdom save. Out of curiosity, you're using turn undead?
Yes.
What is the exact wording of that?
As an action, all undead within 30 feet that can see or hear me must make a wisdom save. If the undead fails this save, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay. Wasn't certain if there were any CR things on there.
Oh, that's in case it's if it turns, it's CR 1/2 or it's like destroyed or something. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
destroy undead. If it's CR 1 or lower, if it fails my turn undead, it is one failed, one passed.
Mhm.
If it was CR 1 or less, it's instantly destroyed.
Yeah, they're still here.
Well, that's fine. One can't do anything to me. And the other one can. And I'm gonna make sure, and I'm gonna keep my eyes averted. I'm gonna move backward away from the thing.
All right.
And that's it.
How far are you backing out?
Where am I situated in the party?
Kind of in the middle.
I'm gonna move to the back.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
All right, Thea.
So one is turned and the other is laughing.
Yes.
And the turned undead get saving throws.
Yes, they both get saving throws if you hit them.
Well, at the end of the turn.
If you
So
hit
at the end of
the
their turn.
turned one, it stops being turned. If you hit the laughing one, it might stop laughing.
All right, I think laughing is better to hit first.
All right. You running up to it?
Yes. And then
Okay.
getting big. I'm hitting it.
All right. Con save. As you go running at this thing, you can see its eyes. Well, lack of them. All right. Indeed, you charge at it.
And is prone on the ground. Laughing.
Yep.
Oh God.
3 hits.
Dear God.
Roll the save.
All right, how much total?
That's it.
All right. Here it saves. Still laughing. All right. Isha. Oh, I'm sorry. Fea, you take 5 points of necrotic damage. You feel a withering aura just stealing your life.
My skin just dries out just a little tiny bit.
Yep. Oh man, he's gonna give you some mean alligator elbows. Isha.
Yeah, I'm checking something. Until it takes any damage. Okay. Isha will target the turned one with Tasha's hideous laughter.
All right.
Wisdom save. And it fails.
No,
All right.
they're both laughing.
It's hiding in the corner laughing.
Anything else?
Nah.
Sinclair.
Oh, let's see. They're both laughing. What's the distance nearest one? I was by pedestal.
Closest to the nearest one?
Yeah.
35 feet.
Okie dokie. Well, I go 30 feet and then bonus action dash and walk 5 more feet so I can hit the fucker.
All right.
And then hit it with my
And you
rapier.
can see him?
Yeah, I'm looking.
All right. Con save.
Is this magic? Or, I'm sorry, charm. Bleh. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
All right, you're all good.
And he's prone, right?
Yeah, are you going for the one by Fea or the one by...
I asked whichever one's closest. You said 35 feet. Were
yeah,
they equally 35 feet from me?
yeah, thereabouts. They're both pretty equidistant.
Oh, then I'll go for the one by Fea.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things I looked at there. I'm like, wait, 35? I didn't really clarify which I was looking at.
Okie doke. Rapier strike.
Hit.
26, non-magical piercing.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Inalith. Oh, I'm sorry. 5 points of necrotic damage, Sinclair.
Okie doke.
Inalith?
How far is the one that is not turned from me?
If I recall, you hauled ass, yeah?
Yes.
You don't know. You can't see either target.
I can't see either target.
Yeah, you hauled ass like way back the way you came, right?
Yeah, and then one attacked me, didn't they?
Yeah, apparently fucking wall hacks were active. You can
Oh, you're turning those off now?
you can restore your HP.
Oh, well, I was gonna go attack it anyways.
Okay. You can still restore your HP. That was my bad.
Oh, I won't say no to more than doubling my current health.
Yeah, no, that's just a
Uh,
fuck you walking on my part. I did a quick glance and just fucking neglected that there was a goddamn wall there.
Yeah,
Alright.
Holy Man came through.
I'm gonna run back to the party and stab whichever one the team is beating up on.
Alright. Con save. That fails.
Should I put that damage back in?
Sort of. You are frightened. And take 26 points of psychic damage. As you look into this thing's horrifying visage, and it terrifies you.
Alright. Uh, hmm. How far is it from me? Is
20
it in?
feet.
Ah, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna hit it with my slingshot then. Frightened gives disadvantage.
Yep, but he's prone, so it's flat roll.
Prone from 20 feet would be disadvantage anyways.
E-
He's outside
Or-
the max.
oh. Gotcha. Slings have a max of like 30.
I thought you said the guy I'm going after is 20 feet away, isn't he?
Yeah.
So if I'm frightened, I couldn't get closer.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Sorry, I think I'm a little tired than I thought I was.
Hmm.
Someone's hit. D2, Fea or Sinclair? Sinclair.
Is it just a sling damage?
I mean, do you want to sneak attack him?
Would be funny. I, 7.
Noted.
It is non-magical bludgeoning if that affects anything.
I wasn't around to get the bludgeoning shit, so nope, it doesn't change anything.
Understandable. Then I'm going to close my eyes and pretend that things are okay now.
Okay. The creeping fear of annihilation doesn't go away.
I can feel better about myself if I don't see it.
All right. Umtar.
All right, so he can see the one that's down on the ground,
Yes.
and the other one's in a corner down on the ground.
Yes.
All right. He's gonna magic missile the one on the ground, the one that everyone's been beating up on.
Gotcha.
For 11 points of force damage.
All right. Anything else?
He maximizes the distance from both of them
Gotcha. Oh,
without losing line of sight.
Gotcha. Inlift 5 points necrotic damage. I forgot about that part. All right. Rylan.
I choose to cast Vicious Mockery on the one that everybody's been beating up on.
Okay.
It has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
He does get a Wisdom saving throw at advantage for the magic missile hit.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh, and mine too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he stops laughing.
Yep. All right.
Joke was funny, not that funny.
All right. Rylan. I
Yes.
believe you can see him.
Yes. No, I'm not looking at him. He just needs to hear me.
Gotcha. Okay. What are you doing?
Said casting Vicious Mockery at him.
All right.
Wisdom saving throw of 16. So is that a pass or does that barely fail?
Your DC is 16.
Yes.
He passes.
That's
Meat
it.
to beat.
Yep, fair enough. Oh, fuck it, I'll give inspiration to Thea as a bonus action because I can.
How long do those last?
10 minutes.
Well, until you use it.
Well, yeah.
It's a one-time use thing.
Are we using Tasha rules? Like all of the class features things that were added with Tasha's that's automated by the sheet?
I mean, I've been using them.
Okay, then yeah, his bardic is a magical bardic, so you can use it on healing and damage as well.
Fucking what?
It's in Tasha's.
Tasha's added that.
Neat.
So I can use it for damage?
Yes, you can add it to damage.
Apparently.
Magical inspiration.
And I swear, when they designed Tasha, they just basically, like, fucking rewrote everything, didn't they?
So yeah, if you want to enable that, so you remember you have it on your sheet sent, go up to page 2, choose features, bard.
He doesn't use the PDF.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, here I'll send that to you then.
Radio.
Anyway,
He is a scrub lord.
The scrubbiest of the lords.
Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Alright, this guy's turn. Oh, you take 5 points necrotic.
Why?
30 feet.
Oh, alright.
This guy.
these guys are the nickel and dimes of undead, and they occasionally throw fucking golden dollars at you.
Stands up. Looks around. And goes to beat feet.
He's running.
Yes.
Pussy.
Opportunity attacks?
Yeah. This would provoke an attack from Thea and an attack from Sinclair.
Oh, it was the one by us.
I would like to use my superiority die to make a trip attack.
Okay.
Well, then we'll wait on mine.
Yep, so you hit.
But I could crit.
Roll the one.
Alright.
Then strength save or knock it prone.
DC.
18.
He's tripped.
And my other die.
Yep, I believe you do a whole 2 damage dice.
What do you mean?
Sneak attack, I believe, has to be done on your turn, right?
No.
Nope, just a turn. It's once a turn.
It is
Ah.
once per turn. It does not matter which turn it happens on.
Interesting.
That's why Mage Slayer is so strong on mine.
Mm-hmm.
So that is. Alright, I'm not that level.
You're not that guy, pal.
But I'm that guy.
44, non magical piercing.
Oof, bloodied.
And tripped.
Yeah, he just gets up and keeps running.
Although the slashing reduces his speed by 10 feet.
and then he loses half his feet standing up.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets all of 10 feet away.
Although, didn't it stand up this turn and then it had to stand up again? So that's all of its movement.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, yeah, it had to stand up this turn.
Yeah.
So if it
Did it
moved,
dash
how
away?
would it be able to stand back up?
So 30
Yeah.
minus 15 from standing.
Yeah.
He dashes.
Ah.
That goes back up to 30.
Yeah, I didn't hear the dash part, so I was curious, I suppose.
Yeah,
Order
I
of
didn't hear dash
operations.
either. That's why I was confused. Sorry.
But we wanted to sit there and die.
No. Yeah, so he manages to skedoodle a little bit away to the corner, just out of sight, for everyone but Faya. Faya, you can still kind of partly see him. So that's him. Intervene.
The other guy does get a wisdom save. Oh wait, no, he's on DM2. Sorry, I thought they were all on one inish. My bad.
Oh no, I'll take an extra. I'll take an extra roll.
I changed my mind now.
Yeah, okay.
All right, can I kind of like scoot along the wall so I don't get all that close to him, but I can get line of sight on him?
Not while scooting along the route. Not while scooting along.
Well, I'm unsure as to the
Can't
exact.
words.
Don't worry. I'm unsure as to the exact layout of the room versus where these creatures are and where I am.
You want the
So-
map, Gilbert?
Is there
Yeah.
a way I can move to keep myself a decent distance away from these guys and regain line of sight on the one that ran?
On the one that ran, no.
Which way did it run?
East,
And where am I?
west.
Okay. Which west and which east?
Yeah, cobwebs, double
Yeah.
cobwebs, skull, and nothing.
Oh shit, it goes way down there. All right. So
I went back in time and
Yeah,
posted.
I know.
Sorry.
Intervin, you wanted to stay out of the aura.
Yes.
So you see the upper left?
Yeah.
You had backed up towards that position. This guy has gone around that northern corner.
Okay. So,
So if your goal is
so where is Faya? If she can still see him.
Faya is kind of up at that juncture, like by the cobwebs in the north,
Okay. I understand then.
on the diagonal.
Yep. Okay. Well, this will be relatively easy. And so I walk forward 30 feet going past that slab along the north. Basically chasing after this guy. I would basically move up, like, as far as where Faya is to regain some type of sight of where this thing went.
So you're peeking between Faya's legs.
Basically. And I know where it is now?
Yes.
Excellent. I throw some ball bearings at it and cast a 6th level animate objects and pump the shotgun.
All right.
What's its AC?
16.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits with one of them being a crit.
You can try to add a bardic inspiration to that 9.
I already asked what his AC was. It wouldn't be fair at this point to add it in.
What does the one hit Faya?
Yeah, they're melee attacks. However, it's what's the bardic size?
It adds 1d10.
Okay, I'm going to add it to the damage.
Fair enough.
So that is a total of 52 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh boy,
Why don't you add it to the crit?
fucked up.
I did 8d4 plus 7. It's 7, so 7.
The bardic though, you can add it to any attack roll. You can add it to the crit, double the dice.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
It would, yeah. It's just basically another d10.
Yeah, whatever. Too late. I don't feel like re-rolling it. So yeah, 50 points of bludgeoning. How much movement speed do I have to do to get to that position? Because I would have moved the minimum that I needed to.
To get to see between Fea's legs?
Yeah.
Let's see, you're at the cobwebs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It took, it would be 30 feet to get between your legs.
Okay. That is all.
All right, you take 5 points necrotic. And all the ball bearings take 5 points necrotic. Because they're creatures.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else?
Hang on. Yeah, I have to make a con save. Yep, ball bearings stay flying.
Indeed. End of your turn, this guy.
Yep, well, he is still laughing and he's still turned.
Mm-hmm. Great. Father Gray.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
Can I see either one of the guys?
You can see the one you turned.
Okay, how far is he? Oh, he's away from us, though. We haven't started attacking him yet.
Correct. Do you want to attack him?
No. How's the party doing on health? I know
I'm good.
everybody's taking damage.
Not great, but I'm alive.
You know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna cast a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah, I can hit it. Have the children been hurt?
Nope.
Or no.
Well, Amtar's a little banged up, but not from this fight.
Okay. I am going to cast. Where is it? I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word on everyone. Yeah. Except the children. I'm actually not upcast that. Everybody heals for 17.
Oh, very nice.
And how big is this room? Gilbert.
What do you mean? It's like a small maze.
Oh, okay. I'm done then. Never mind.
Okay. Alrighty. It's Gray. Fea.
I would like to finish off the one who is running.
Okay, you can try. Don't trip and fail.
No, I'm the one that does the tripping.
Uh-huh. Sure you do. 1 hit.
I can hear the happiness in your voice, but he only needs one.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, he rolls low. Maybe he does need more.
There were too many ball bearings in the way.
Sure, we'll go with that. Anything else?
Nah, the ball bearings are gonna finish this one off.
Okay. Isha.
Let's see. Isha's concentrating on that guy. Does she see Faya? Or Sinclair?
Sinclair, yes. Faya, sure.
Oh, she doesn't have any more of those spell slots. Never mind. Yeah, she's just gonna hold her action. So if either Bodek starts attacking, she'll shoot it.
Okay.
That's it.
Sinclair.
Do I see any hostiles?
Yeah, the one down south who hasn't been touched yet.
Perhaps I start touching it.
Go ahead. The other one's running. It isn't gonna last much longer.
Is that one still prone and laughing?
Yep.
How far away is it?
35.
Okay. Well, I'll dash over there and start poking it.
All right.
Oh, anyone non-magical piercing?
All right. Turn ends.
It gets a wisdom save. It's
Thank
still
you.
laughing.
What does the kid save?
15.
Respectable.
Right?
For a fucking 6 and 7-year-old, I'd say so.
They have the same DC as a Mind Flayer. All right. Inolith?
Which one's still getting beat up?
He's around the corner.
You, shoot the
You
one
cannot see him.
You can shoot the other
Uh,
one now, though.
I'm still.
Oh, Sinclair,
feared.
5 points of damage.
Yep, I already wrote it down.
Thank you.
I
Sorry,
haven't left
my
the aura.
my brain's beginning to fail me.
I'm still feared, right?
Wasn't he afraid of the one that ran away?
Yeah, I'm checking other stuff that one moment.
Well, then the source of his fears is no longer in sight.
Yeah. Come over and beat up on
Yeah.
the other one with me.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go give it a poke. Prone on the ground. Question mark.
Yes. It's having a laughing fit.
23 to hit.
Yep, hit.
33.
33, alright. Oh, fuck, I forgot to have you and Sinclair do the save versus looking at it. Whatever. Yeah, it's a con save.
Does it have a range?
No, it's just visual.
Alright, you guys are... Oh, I'm sorry.
I
Inlith
got a 12. I got a
pass,
14.
Sinclair fail.
All right. So, it's scary.
Yeah, 21 psychic.
Okay.
Is that a save for half or save or suck?
Save or suck. I'm sorry, where are we in Inish?
Inalith.
Amtar.
Yeah, it's Amtar, sir.
Alright.
Unless if Inalith is done.
No, I'm done. I don't have
Okay.
anything else to throw at it.
5 points necrotic, Amtar.
Okay. It's still laughing, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So Amtar will cast a magic missile at the one he can see.
Copy.
So it takes 12 points of force damage and gets another wisdom save. It's no longer laughing.
Hey, free con slot.
That is all for Amtar.
Rylan?
I follow Sinclair, and I cast Vicious Mockery on the one that he attacked. DC save 16 for wisdom.
Sorry, which one are you attacking?
The one Sinclair attacked.
Alright.
Aha.
Okay, so it should be an 8.
And still not good enough.
Really?
Yes, he takes 7 damage. And he is at a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Alright. DM1. Dashes, provoking attacks of opportunity from Fea and the ball bearings.
Well, that was a mistake.
Hit from Fea. Those hit.
Shotgun blast.
I would say runs away, shotgun goes off on hair trigger.
AC is 16.
Mm-hmm.
I rerolled the 2s.
The shotgun does 51 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dead. Intervene.
Alright, well, as a bonus action, I can move the ball bearings 30 feet. So they'll go towards the one that's on the ground. Do they reach it?
They do not.
Okay. That's my bonus action. As my action.
Hold on. They got to go around a corner, which will be another 5, 10, 15, 20 feet until they get to it.
Okay, so next turn they'll get to it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's still prone on the ground. It is now my turn. I guess I will blast it with a water jet.
You can't see it. There's a wall in the way. Oh, wait.
The one that's
I
prone on
see.
the ground?
You're-
Yeah, I'll just step back around the corner then.
Yeah, you're just walking around the fucking corner.
Target. 21.
Hit.
26 points of magical bludgeoning damage. It's already prone, so don't worry about the save.
Rolls 5 feet away.
Bounces off the wall. That's it for me.
Alright. This guy. Oh, intervene.
Yo,
Your ball bearings all take 5 points of necrotic.
they're 20 feet away.
Yep. 30-foot
Okay.
aura.
No problem.
through the
Just
walls.
just making sure.
Yep. And it's 25, like, by
Yeah,
circle.
it's fine. I was just making sure because I wasn't sure if it was a 5-foot aura or not.
No.
Okay.
That's a big one. All right. This schmuck. He's going to stand up. He's going to look around. Dash around the corner. Provoking first attacks of opportunity from Fea and Sinclair.
Althea?
Well, I used my protection opportunity on the last guy.
Stop. I misspoke. Fea would obviously not make sense because of the positioning.
Oh,
Inalith
and me.
and Sinclair. My apologies. My brain is apparently shutting down at like record pace.
Number.
Yes. Sinclair? Miss.
Stop copying me.
Alright. Gets out of your area.
Copied me.
Goes charging around the corner. Ball bearings attacks. Wait.
Huh? It charges the ball bearings?
Yeah, it's charging through.
Okay. Well, then they attack, yeah.
It just occurs to me they already made their... Oh, no, it was your turn right after.
Uh-huh.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits.
Only 9.
Uh, 58 points of bludgeoning damage as it runs through them.
Yep, that hurts him. You see him go running through and just scurry right through that devil mouth like the Grinch up a chimney.
Hey,
Then you see a hand come out and grab a little rock off the ground and take it back up.
they started this fight. I mean,
Gray.
why are they running away? Cowards.
They realized pretty quickly how bad it was.
They picked the wrong group to try and attack.
They took a one look at Faye and they're like, maybe not.
Yep. Yeah, because I mean, we're all joking about what chapter is, but really, Fea is basically a Grey Knight that just walks in there.
Yeah. So, what you doing?
Are we out of
Gray.
initiative?
No?
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Yeah.
It's Gray.
Okay.
I said it was Gray.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear you say that. Can I see the monster?
No.
I'm gonna hold my action to blast it if it comes out.
Alright, Fea.
I'd like to run towards it and see if I can see it.
Alright. You run up to the statue, like, not the statue, the devil-looking face. Do you have dark vision?
120 feet.
Alright. You don't see anything in there. However, you do hear a faint whisper emanating from inside. Out of curiosity, what languages do you know?
Common and Giant.
Yeah, you got no idea what this weird whispering is. But yeah, you look into the mouth, and it's dark.
I attempt to mimic the whispering as best I can in the voice chat.
Okay. Oh, you mean your telepathic one? Because you're fucking mute?
Yes.
He tells the party in voice chat.
Alright, so what are you doing, Fea? Oh, I'm...
Yes.
Burp, burp. Give me a wisdom perception check. Let's see how well you can hear the whispering.
Oh, everybody is.
Just him. Just Faye.
Yeah, because I'm in charge of translating it or copying it. Hey.
All right. Yeah, you heard it pretty well. Now give me a performance check. Yeah.
My God, he's done it.
You guys not really certain what Faye is doing over the comms. Sounds like hot miking. All right, Faye, this thing is scurried up into the mouth.
Faye, stop licking your mic.
Unplug it, plug it back in, see if that works.
It's whispers. What is it? Say it.
All right, what are you doing, Faye?
I'm holding out a longbow to shoot anything I see that seems evil
Okay.
and hostile to me.
Okay. Well, you see the dark hole ahead of you.
See introvert standing off to the side.
All right, Isha.
Well, Isha will, I suppose, move to that corner to look at the devil face. And will hold her action to Ray of Frost any enemies that emerge.
All right, Sinclair.
Oh, let's see. I go over to the weird hole. What can I hear?
Passive enough. What languages do you know?
Common Elvish, Primordial, Dwarvish.
You don't know.
Do I possibly recognize the language?
Sounds mean.
Intervin, come listen to this.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
derp. Faye, 5 points necrotic. Isha would also take 5 points. My apologies.
Would Isha feel at any point that aura before she ends her turn there?
Yes.
Well, then she backs up. She wouldn't
Okay.
sustain it.
All right, Sinclair, 5 points necrotic. Inaleth.
They both have run by now.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone in the party chased after them?
Yes.
Alright, I will join the chase then. If I need it, I have a bonus action dash.
I'm just hanging out at this hole in the wall bar.
It's a real dive. Sorry, what, Inaleth?
I'm joining the chase. If I need it, I have a bonus action dash and 35 feet of normal movement.
All right, you trying to get right up to the mouth?
Going wherever the, what are they called? Bardocks?
Bodak.
Wherever they went.
Bartok is from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, you run up, 5 points necrotic.
And stab.
Amtar will move up to where Isha is.
Wait, hold on. What?
Does it take 2 dashes to get to them?
No, like you dash up there, and you can see that Faye is aiming her longbow up into this mouth. Like, are you diving in? Going in after it?
They're a little too spooky. I'm just gonna stab whatever comes out. Unless it's
Okay.
a human person. Humanoid at least.
Amtar?
Moves up to where Isha is, staying out of the aura. And if it can, looking at the mouth and holding an action to shoot anything that comes out.
Gotcha. Rylan?
I'm just gonna follow, Sinclair there, and I'm gonna perform my counter charm ability, playing the bagpipes.
All right. Intervene?
If I go to where the edge of the aura is, can I hear the whispering?
No.
How far would I have to move to get to the edge of the aura?
You're kind of right at the edge currently.
Okay. So I could go, say, 15 feet into it, closer to it, to see if I can hear it there?
Yes. That would put you within 5 feet of the head,
Okay.
which is where Faya is.
Yeah, and so can I identify what they're saying?
What languages do you know?
I know Common, Elvish, Draconic, Infernal, and Primordial.
Nope.
Do I have enough to identify which language it is?
Abyssal.
Ah.
Infernal adjacent.
I know Abyssal.
You're not here.
Well, I would yell to Gray when like, "Did anyone speak Abyssal?" And then when Gray pipes up. You know.
Shit.
And then I'll back up out of the aura. And I'll hold and I haven't actually used my action yet. When I looked up into it, I saw a pool of nothingness, right?
Indeed. Like a darkness spell.
I'll throw a Dispel Magic at it.
Okay. Make your roll. Nah.
Nuts. That is all.
Anything else? All right.
The abyss seems to be laughing at you.
Oh, 5 points necrotic.
I backed up out of the aura, I said.
Oh, fucking right.
It's all good.
This guy does shit. Gray.
All right, I'm gonna move down in close. What are they saying?
You're not close enough to reach at 30 feet of movement. You have an
I have
entire.
50 feet. I have 50 feet of movement.
He's a monk.
Okay. That'll, at the end of it, put you right in front of it.
Okay.
It's whispering, "Darkness is coming for you. Your doom is at hand."
Oh God. Bring it on.
All right. But that's all your movement.
Okay.
5 points necrotic.
Okay.
Thea, you going in?
I asked the party if we should. Should we go in?
No. No, that's how you get separated and killed. Instead, we should be lobbing AoEs into it.
I was just gonna say, yeah, this is the part where you start nuking it for more of it.
It crawled into a hole. You don't chase it into the hole. You just start lobbing grenades in.
Ooh, so I should throw a beat of force.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Can I make a check to see if like I can hear it or like find out any hints of its location, so I can throw it more accurately? Or would this be an action?
You know what you know. There's nothing you can do to get a better read on it in there. It's a hole.
It's a 10-foot radius AoE, so just chuck it in there.
All right, I just chuck it in there.
Indeed. You throw it in. Roll damage. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, Isha.
Isha can see the hole.
Yeah.
Targets a shatter into the hole. Con save if it's within range of it. 10-foot radius. And that's failure. 15 points of thunder damage.
All right.
That's it. That's it for her.
Sinclair.
I don't really have any AoEs. I do have Molotovs. I throw a Molotov into the darkness. Check.
My brain flatlined. Repeat. Molotov.
I'm throwing a Molotov into the
Yes.
opening.
Yes. Throws it in damage. All right. That's some fire. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. 5 points necrotic.
Yep.
Amtar.
He's also going to cast shatter into it. Oh wait, no, he's got fireball. Fuck, he's going to fireball the hole. Deck save.
Okay.
Pass for half. 30 points of fire damage, so 15.
All right.
That's it.
5 points necrotic.
He's outside the aura. He's next to Isha.
Rylan.
I yell towards the hole, disparaging its entire family lineage, i.e., vicious mockery. It needs to make it.
Did you get?
Wisdom save.
See, you're here.
The effect does not function.
Huh. So does that use up an action, or is it just like no?
Yeah, you used up your
Yeah,
resource. Yeah.
Oh well.
Intervene.
Does he take necrotic damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, brains.
Well, no, just because when that aura goes away, it's kind of the indication we managed to kill it inside the dark hole.
Yeah. Intervene.
Yeah, I'm going to try to dispel the darkness again.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, that's it.
Why are you at disadvantage?
I have a level of exhaustion.
Right. Gray.
I'm gonna get out of the aura. And
Alright.
huh?
I said all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the aura and draw my bow and wait outside the aura to see if something pops out of that hole.
You know what? All right. Let's speed this up a bit.
None of us are going in the hole.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're not going in the darkness hole. No, sorry.
All right. So we'll speed through this. What are you guys doing to the hole?
Waiting till it comes out and blasting it with AoEs.
I mean, I was gonna cast sunlight in there or whatever the spell is.
Okay.
Daylight.
All right, Fea, you doing anything with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up out of the aura and just ready my bow. Don't
All
want
right.
to waste all of the force speeds.
All right. All right, so Fea, that's 5 necrotic. The apprentice doing anything?
What? I just said I was gonna go out of the aura.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I missed that part. All right, so you dash out around there, get up around the fucking wall, so you're outside the.
No, they're just waiting, ready to see if anything comes crawling out of the hole to blast it.
There is no way to be outside of the aura and see the hole. I'm looking at the wall right here.
Oh. Okay, I
There's
guess.
there's a map.
Well, but we know it's a linear hallway, so we got people posted on both ends. Anything comes around that corner, it's getting a face full of shit.
Right. All right. Anyone doing anything with the hole proper, or is everyone withdrawing beyond the aura?
Yeah, I think we're all withdrawing.
All right, we are out of initiative then. We can call it here.
Okay.
Okay.